All right. Hello, everyone. Shalom, everybody. And please, if you can inform people in Rumble to join us on YouTube, because for some reason Rumble is not. Maybe it's my mistake. I don't know. Maybe the setting was not right. It's not coming live. So if you can join us on YouTube, and that would be fine. Our topic today is about the scientific miraculous numbers of the Quran. As the Muslim they claim, they come with many so-called miracles. And here, if it is miracle, we will say it's a miracle. If it's something unique, we will say it's unique. If what they say is true, we will say it's true. If they would say what they say is false, then we have to prove it. Correct? So it is their duty to prove what they say. It's our duty, if we are opposing, to prove what we say. Can the Muslim prove what they say? Let us show you how they are lying to their teeth. This is Shabir Ali, who refused to debate me because he knew his size. He have a video, it's called Miracle of 19 in the Quran. To give you background miracle, about this miracle, it's a claim came with the guy, his name Rashad Khalifa. This is the guy who people from Senegal, they like him very much and they follow him and they consider him their messenger of Allah. Like Ultimate Fart and the other guy from Nigeria, he called me the other day. So those people, naive ones, they believe that this person really is sent by Allah and he is a special messenger for a special mission. The Muslim, they killed this guy. This is how much they believe him, to the point they killed him. So they killed him in Arizona. He's an Egyptian. I think he have a degree in engineering. So he's very well educated, not an ignorant person, for sure. And he used his, ability to deceive people. And Muslims, they are attached to anything. If you make a video right now, like, one day a kid, not even 20 years old, he made a video saying to me that the earth is a ball. And he quote for me a verse in the Quran says the word dahaha. But this is a kid, he's stupid. The word dahaha does not mean ball. It means the opposite, it means flat. You will notice that someone like Zakir Naik, he copied the same thing. And he starts teaching that this is what the word means. So imagine Zakir Naik copying a kid, making a stupid mistake, claiming this is what the Quran is saying. So they copy each other. They don't, nobody really check what they are saying. And this is Shabir Ali, because he is just another a format of lying and liars. And I challenge this guy. I challenge any guy right now. And you will see right away, anyone who speaks Arabic is willing to call us and we count the words they are talking about, we will get you busted in 2 seconds. All the numbers they mention in their numbering theory is just a flat lie. I will let you listen a little bit for what Shabir Ali want to say, so we can laugh together.
And we don't reject the obvious findings which are connected with the book.
And what are some of the examples?
Well, we find that the Quran actually draws our attention to 19 in a verse of the Quran in the 74th chapter, the 30th verse. The Quran says, "Alayha tis'ata ashar," over it are 19. And within the context, what it means is that there were 19 angels guarding hell. So it's not so much about the number 19 itself as a phenomenon in the Quran. It's just talking about 19 angels guarding hell. But Rashad Khalifa took that to be 19 like as a pattern in the Quran. But so we're not saying this means that there is a 19 pattern in the Quran. It means there are 19 angels guarding hell. But at the same time, it led somebody to think that there is a possibility of 19 being a mathematical system embedded in the Quran. And indeed, we are finding that 19 pops up in some very key places, which draw our attention to the creator's involvement with the text.
So I know you know more. So what are some of the other examples?
So right here, where it says over it are 19, that's in the 30th verse. The very next verse, the 31st verse of that 70 74th surah, explains in detail why God made 19 angels to guard hell. And it says that this is in order to strengthen the faith of the believers, and even to give certainty to the people of the book who might be looking at the Quran. And at the same time,
I want you to remember this. The verse says to give certainty to the people of the book. I want you to remember this because this is very important. Let me play it again. So what the verse saying? That this verse will give certainty to the people of the book. Who is the people of the book in the Quran? Christians and Jews. Interesting. We will see what does that mean soon.
Strengthen the faith of the believers, and even to give certainty to the people of the book who might be looking at the Quran. And at the same time, this same phenomenon will cause people who want to doubt to say, well, what does God mean by all of this, to deride the information. Now, this verse, which goes into such great detail explaining the wisdom behind the 19 angels, actually comprises 57 words, which is 19 times.
I have a challenge to Shabir Ali. if he dare, I'm not a rich man, but if he dare, and this is a challenge for him only, if he dare to call me or let me call him, and we count the numbers of the word together. After we count them, if the number is correct, I will give him from my pocket $5,000 as a gift. You are the biggest, fat, stupid liar ever. Take my challenge if you are a man. I want anyone who is a Muslim to communicate with Shabir Ali, tell him, do you want to make $5,000? Easy teasy. You call me, it will take not even 3 minutes to count the words, live on air. You win, you get the money. The biggest fat liars ever in history. But I want to stop here to show you how Muslims they lie. We can go right now and we can count the words, and you will see that their numbers does not even match, does not even get a close. And I will wait, maybe we can get some Muslim who speak Arabic, someone who is very well educated, he know Arabic very well, and we can count together and we can laugh. However, the number 19 is not only based on that verse. Number 19 supposedly appear from the first verse in the Quran. If we go to the first verse in the Quran, we will find that the numbers of the letters is way more than 19. And that will destroy all the theory, because all the theory, it's a complete theory. It's not like one verse here. No, it's like all those verses he mentioned, they have to complete the theory together. If one of them did not work, then the whole theory is not working. In the top of that, this guy Rashad Khalifa, in order to make his false calculation work, but did not work, by the way, but it just, who's going to count? The one who don't speak Arabic? No, the Muslims, they use it. This is Ahmad Didat. And this is Ahmad Didat. And this is Ahmad Didat. The same Ahmad Didat, he promoted this false numbers all over the world. And he defended them. And he claimed this is a proof that the Quran is preserved. Listen.
Whatever and however the Quran was compiled, you take the Quran and the proof is there. Allah Bari Ta'ala tells you, God Almighty tells you in the Quran, it is His job to protect it from any type of interpolation.
It is His job to protect it, but did Allah protect the Quran? You don't even have the Quran. You don't have the Quran. Which Quran you are talking about? You don't even have the Quran of Uthman. You don't have the Quran of Hafsa. You don't have the Quran of Fatima. You don't have the Quran of anybody. So it is His job to protect the Quran. Is it Allah who wrote the Quran? Do you have a copy of it? And why Muslims have many different Quran? However, I'm not talking about translation, by the way. A Muslim, he might say to you, You Christian, you have a King James version. This is a translation. This is not different Bible. We are not talking about Yusuf Ali versus Hilani Khan translation. No, we are talking about Arabic Qurans. Each one of them is different. So when they say it's preserved, it's very funny. In the top of that, you know, like let us say there's a book is preserved. Your God, he have a history of not preserving. According to you Muslims, all the books Allah he sent, he could not preserve, including the Torah and the Gospel and the book of David, the book of Abraham, the books, whatever books you believe in. So how you want to make us believe that your God can preserve his book if you yourself keep saying that Allah could not preserve all his books except one? So the Muslims, they have a God, his name is Allah, Allah, the moon God. He is so good in preserving books to the point he sent 124,000 messengers. All their books is gone, and they claimed only one he was able to preserve. So your God is the biggest loser, librarian in history. According to you Muslims, Allah have 124,000 books. All are gone, and there's only one he was able to preserve. But just to show you the irony of the stupidity of this Didat and the people like him, when he is quoting Rashad Khalifa himself, he proved that the Quran is not preserved. What he did? He took verses out of the Quran. He says those don't belong. So look how stupid they are. They are using his theory, which is based on believing and taking off verses from the Quran, because obviously the numbers will not work unless we take those verses off, to prove to you that the Quran preserved. Guys, do you understand my English? Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? So I use a theory of a guy, and his theory, in order to work, he have to delete verses from the Quran, saying they don't belong there. And that proved that the Quran preserved. This proved the opposite. Because the books Ahmad Didat he have in his hand have those two verses or verses which are taken off. So look how liars they are. They use a theory of a scam which is based on Quran being changed, to prove to you that the Quran is not changed. Now listen to this carefully.
Type of addition or deletion. So you count them now. Surah Qaf, count how many Qafs there?
How many?
You say 57.
I challenge the dead Ahmad Didat and every Muslim in the world to show me the 57 Qaf. How many Qaf there? Guys, Qaf is a letter. So now, how many letters in the chapter Qaf? According to Didat, 57. Would we have the chapter here? We can read it. And by the way, this is the chapter according to who? To which writing, which reading, which, Hafs, Warsh, which one? But anyway, even this one is a lie. And this is Ahmad Didat. Ahmad Didat here, he have those numbers behind him.
Job, what I'm going to show you now, visually what you see. If he did it, you'll have to start worshiping him. And he says, don't worship me, worship God. The only way out for the skeptic, the unbeliever, the enemy, is to say it's a coincidence, impossible, improbable, third time impossible, fourth time man is going beyond now your logic. The same thing happening again and again and again. This is something visual. You can see with your own eyes. I'm not giving you any interpretation, any meaning. No meaning. I'm giving you no meaning. I just look at this pattern. Can any man or group of human beings go and write a book like this? Leave out everything else. Only every Allah word in the Quran for 20.
And look how stupid this late religion is. Let us say I wrote a book and I made a pattern of letters or a pattern of... if you can't discover it, I can make it. I can make the same book. This is very stupid. So not only what they are saying is a lie, and this pattern is not exist, he said it's visual, speaking to people who do not know Arabic, including him. I thought, by the way, I thought that he knew Arabic. But then I was surprised that when he was making a lecture, I think it was in Emirat, he have an Arab translator. He don't speak Arabic. And he said, I hope his translation is good because I don't speak Arabic. So this guy who is giving you something visual in the Quran, he himself do not know how to read any Arabic words. So how you can check it out, Mr. Visual? How I can check out if something based on the language when I don't speak the language? But this is Ahmad Didat few years later. What he said about the same theory, listen carefully, the same theory. And he got busted.
Allah. So I challenged this man to a debate.
Hold on.
I sent him a
Shut up.
there was a book I had written, Al-Quran, the Ultimate Miracle. I had delivered talks on the subject, and there were videotapes and cassettes available. But this man who originally made the discovery, which I found useful in talking to Muslims and non-Muslims.
See, he found it useful to talking to Muslim and non-Muslim. Useful to do what? To deceive. But look, he will say to you, he believed that this theory have a lot of messed up stories. Listen carefully. So he is using a lie to convince you. He will admit that. Listen.
But this man, a sickness has developed. Now he's claiming to be a new Rasulullah, like what Baha'u'llah was at one time, and Mirza Ghulam Ahmad. This is a sickness. This is a sickness that is quite common. You see, once a person, he finds that he's so clever that people are, hero worshipping him.
Look what he just said. So are you saying to me that somebody is so clever can come with something, make you believe it's miraculous, and you worship him? And do you see how stupid what he said? If the theory is true, which is not, you just said that if someone is so clever, he can fool you and make you worship him. Is that the case the same for Allah? Or the same for Muhammad? Do you see how stupid, hypocrite they are? So suddenly now this guy, he is a fraud. Suddenly he is just so clever, trying to make people worship him. So if he is a bad person, how Allah is using him to discover such a miracle? If he is satanic, because if he claimed to be false, if he is false, is he a fraud? If you want people to worship him, that means he's Satan. So how Satan is proving the Quran to be right? Are you with me, guys? Do you see how stupid this religion is? How stupid those sheikhs are? How hypocrite they are? So they use this guy words to promote Islam everywhere. And now this guy, he announced himself that he is the messenger of Allah. They did not like that. They closed their eyes that even he took verses from the Quran. Is it possible that they do not know that this guy, he deleted verses from the Quran? Is it possible? There's no way. He closed his eyes. He put it in his book. He made a lot of money by putting the whole theory of this guy Rashad Khalifa in his books, in his CDs. His CDs, his audio sold all over the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Millions and millions of dollars came like rain. And now a person asked him, what you say about Rashad Khalifa lately? So now he is start slandering Rashad Khalifa, who he himself, he used his teaching to fool people, to lure people into Islam.
And he finds that he's so clever that people are, hero worshipping him. And whatever I say, I know these people will believe.
Did you hear what he said? And whatever I say, those people, they will believe. Did you hear it? So why you believed him? You were a fool? Are you saying that you are a donkey? So now it turned to be that this guy, he think whatever I say, people will believe it. This is what you did. And you made money from it. Okay, tell us more.
And you know, whatever I say, I know these people will believe. So the man creates a sickness. This man, I can make claims. Today, this guy called Rashad Khalifa, he is the man who discovered this theory, alayha tisat ashar. Now he said he is a new Rasul. He's a messenger of God. There are certain flaws in the theory.
What? What you just said? There's 13 flaws in the theory? So how the theory stay together? Did you put cement to string in the theory? If there's a flaws, it means the theory is gone. If there's a flaws in the theory, why you put it in your book? Do you see the hypocrisy? They put him in the corner. A guy, he asked him a question, how in the world do you accept this? Scam. So now he did that, he want to save his ass. So all those videos speaking about how amazing, how wonderful, there's no way you can find pattern like this by mistake. It turned to be a false. What happened to the person who was very sure?
53 years in his head. And you watch how he bleats like a goat. Coincidence, coincidence, coincidence. Watch.
Coincidence, coincidence, coincidence. So this theory have a flaws, which mean all of it is a lie. Because if we have one thing in it does not match, that means the whole thing collapses. And I can start from page number 1 in the theory to the page number last one, and we will find that all of them, all the numbers are fabrication. However, we will go to what Shabir Ali he said.
Made 19 angels to guard hell, and it says that this is in order to strengthen the faith of the believers, and even to give certainty to the people of the
people of the book. People, what do you think about this sentence? What does that mean? How that will give certainty to the people of the book?
Angels to guard hell, and it says that this is in order to strengthen the faith of the believers, and even to give certainty to the people of the book who might.
All right, now let us see who is the one who came with the number 19 then. It was the Jews. You see, he just said that this is to give certainty to who? To the people of the book. The Jews, they fool Muhammad. They leak questions they are going to ask him. They mention between the Arab, people, like in our religion, we have 19 guardian for the hell. We are going to ask Muhammad how many they are. If you do not know, that means a false prophet. So the stupid Muhammad, he got the bait. The Jews don't believe in such a garbage. Neither the Christians. And this is why Muhammad, he chose in this number to give certainty to the Christians and to the Jews. So the stupid Muhammad, so the stupid Muhammad, he took the bait. They gave him the bait. He accepted the number they gave. He believed in it. He put it in the Quran. They got him busted. Let us see. We have somebody from Senegal, maybe. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, hello. Are you from Senegal?
Oh, no. I'm from India.
Oh, you're from India. That's good. I like Indian people. So, what do you think about number 19? Are you a Muslim?
Oh yes, I'm Muslim.
So what do you think?
I don't.
Why the verse in the Quran says that this verse will give certainty to the Christians and the Jews? How number 19 will give certainty to the Christian and the Jews? What the connection?
I don't understand those about number 19.
If you look
I don't know anything about number 19.
You don't know. Do you know anyone? Do you have a sheikh?
No, I don't believe in any sheikh.
You don't believe in sheikh. Do you believe in Allah?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, I will give you a break. We will go back later to the topic about 19. I'm not going to ask you a question. You tell me a question to ask you. Like
Question,
yeah, tell me a question you like me to ask you. Like something you can be so strong in it, like to show us how powerful Islam is. Go ahead.
Okay. How do you get your Bible?
How I get my Bible?
Yes, yes.
I open my closet. How you get your Quran?
Oh, okay, okay. Our Quran came to Jibril, the angel Jibril, and he gave it to the
The
Prophet
Quran
Muhammad.
came with the angel Jibril?
Yeah, Jibril gave it to the Prophet Muhammad.
Seriously, are you sure?
What do you think? How he got them?
No, I'm saying, are you sure? I'm just asking.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we believe. Jibril
So
gave
it's
it
only
to the
one.
Prophet
It's only one
Muhammad.
angel. It's only one angel who brought the Quran.
Yes, yes. That's what
All
we
right.
believe.
Maybe two.
No,
No,
we
no.
don't say.
All right. Well, okay. Then I will go with you. And I heard, but I'm not sure if this is true. Like as an example, when your prophet he received verses from the Quran, there's thousands of angels they came carrying it because it was so heavy.
No. We don't believe those.
All right. So you speak Arabic?
No, I don't.
You don't speak Arabic. What language you speak?
Oh, Indian language, and I
Indian
understand
language.
English
Okay,
a
I
little bit.
speak Indian too, but since I started drinking urine, I lost my ability to speak the language. Let me show you this hadith. And do you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Remember, you said to me only one angel, right?
All the hadiths, I do not believe in all hadiths.
You don't believe in the
Yeah.
hadith.
I believe in hadith. Let me say.
Here your prophet saying there is 70,000 angels to bring for him a chapter.
No, all hadiths are not true. There are
What?
some hadiths are true.
Where it
I
said not
don't
true?
believe
Who
all
said
hadiths are true.
it's not true? Where do you get this from?
I believe.
You believe?
Yeah, I believe not all hadiths are true.
Okay. So why the Muslims they are putting all those information in their books, if not true?
Yeah, Muslims should throw out all those hadiths which make no sense and insult the Prophet. I believe
Makes no sense. It make no sense.
Yeah, they should throw out those.
So it makes sense that Jibril he come to Muhammad and he squeezed him at 3 times. Why he squeezed him? As long as you are a person who like things to make sense.
No, I don't believe Jibril squeezed him. I believe he was falling down, and I believe Jibril was not to him to fall down. So Prophet must have felt Jibril is the squeezing him.
Well, I need a translator. My friend, so you don't believe that Jibril squeezed Muhammad, correct?
No.
Do you believe in the Quran?
Yes, I believe in Quran.
All right.
I also believe in a good hadith. I believe in it.
Oh, good hadith, you believe in it. Can you give me one hadith you believe in it? Which book?
No, not like that. I believe in it. I pick and choose the hadiths. If I don't like hadith,
I see. I see. Okay. All right. Okay, let us see. If we go in the Quran, let us see. I'm going to give you something very easy. so you can help me, because I can tell you are very knowledgeable and very strong in knowing your religion. In your Quran, when we read, there is certain chapter in the Quran you think they are so powerful, and some chapter they are so stupid, or you believe all the Quran is a smart book.
No, it's 100% Islam. Quran is a truth and makes sense.
Okay, I like that. The Quran makes sense. So where we can find the dam which Zulqarnain he built between us and Gog and Magog?
Zulkarnain. Yeah, we do not want that.
We do not know what?
Zulkarnain.
Yeah.
What do you?
Where we can find, remember, it's you who said you believe only in things make sense. So where is the dam?
Yes.
Where is the dam of those creatures who they are by trillions, and we have a dam between us and them? Where we can find those creatures?
We don't know about that. We don't know.
But remember, you said to me you believe in what makes sense. So it doesn't make sense that Google have map for every centimeter in this earth, and yet we cannot find this dam.
We don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
We don't know where they are.
What?
We do not know those people, the Gog and Magog. We don't know where they are.
Okay, do you know where is the dam? Which is, they are behind it. It's a big structure. It's not just a room. It's a nation. Those are massive in number, billions of people. So where we can find such a massive dam, according to your prophet, it's around all the way from Mongolia all the way to the middle of Europe. Where we can find this dam, even the mountains of the Alps, the mountains of Zagros, the mountains, all Europe, all of those are included as part of this dam. Where are they?
No, it doesn't say anything like that. It just...
Okay, hold on. I will go with you. Guys, it doesn't say anything like that. No, it says, he keep going. This guy is Zulqarnain. First of all, he arrived where the sun set. Do you know where the sun set?
No, it's just a figurative language.
Oh, it's a language, but it says he arrived there.
Yeah, sometimes you see the sun is rising from the sea.
From the sea? The sun rising from the sea?
No, just we see that sometimes sun rise from the sea.
Okay.
To see that.
But you see the problem here. According to the Quran, Allah did not say he found the sun set in the sea. He found it set in a muddy, boiling spring of water. How you can see? How you can see a boiling water in a spring and the sun is diving there? It's a spring of water, a small water.
Yeah, it's sometimes sun appear to sitting from on the sea or on the river.
The sun sometimes set in the river. The sun sometimes set in the river.
It looked like.
How you can see that? I mean, the river is so small, and this is a spring of water. It's not even a river. It's a spring of water. In the spring, it's a small ground, small water. This is why it's called a spring.
You're taking literally in this. It just appeared to. It's just appeared.
Okay, give me the meaning of this, guys. It's not literally. So what he meant, Allah by saying he found the sun sitting in a boiling spring of water. What does that mean?
It's appeared to him. I think.
No. Okay, you see, you are the one who says, you are saying things is not there. Are you correct in the Quran? Can you show me where it says it appeared to him, the word appeared to him? Where it says appeared? It says he found it. It doesn't say appeared to him. He says he found it. And he found near it. He found near the sun. He found near the sun, near the place where the sun, set. Near it, he found people. This is not metaphorical. Those are real people.
Yeah, you see, we do not believe sun sit on the mud. Is that correct or
so
wrong?
Are you saying the Quran is lying now? You said to me this is metaphorical, but you failed to tell me metaphorical of what? What is metaphorical? The sun is sitting, he found near it. The sun set in a muddy boiling water, in a spring of water, and near it he found people. What does that mean?
Do we believe the sun sit on the muddy water?
This is what your Quran is saying.
But we don't believe that.
Who?
We Muslims do not believe sun sit
Who
on
said
the
so?
muddy.
The Muslims always believe in that. The Muslims always believe. Hey, your prophet believe in that. Your prophet himself
No.
believe in that. Okay, let me show you. This is your prophet. He said he believed in that.
No,
He was
does not
riding.
believe.
He was riding his donkey. He asked his companion. He asked his companion, "Do you know where the sun set?" He said, "No. Allah and His apostle knows best." The prophet, he said, "It's set in a spring of boiling water." Hamiya is not warm. Fast translation is boiling. So your prophet, he did not say this is how he thought. He didn't say it appeared to him. He didn't say all the garbage you Muslim you lie with. He said this is where it's set.
So, did Muslim believe that sun sit on the muddy
Well,
water?
if the Muslims don't believe in this, that means the Muslims are not Muslims no more. Because if you deny what your prophet's saying,
Yeah.
what your Quran saying, that means you deny your religion. So are you denying your religion now?
We do not believe sun sit on the
That's mean you
muddy
don't believe the
water.
Quran. I mean, who knows the Quran meaning, you or Muhammad?
No, no.
What no?
We
The
just
Quran says the sun set in murky water. Who are
anyway,
you?
brother.
The Quran says that. The
This is
Quran says that. And your prophet explained it. He said yes.
okay. You know that there are other verses about talking about the sun. They orbit. They orbit. So how they orbit in the sky when they sit on the muddy place.
There is a verse speak about the sun orbit.
Yes,
Are you
yes,
sure you want to talk about it?
yes, yes.
You want to call a friend before you do this mistake?
No, no, no. You can talk about.
Well, this is
or
the
I
orbit.
will.
This is the orbit we are talking about. The sun goes to a station, not orbit. No, it's a station. Mustaqarrin laha. This is a station. The station is the hot water. Let me show you. Here we go. You Muslims are very weird. You know, this is what the Quran is saying, and you just got your prophet busted again. Look what you did. Why you do that? Did I pay you? Be honest. Are you paid by Christian Prince? Somebody paid you. Somebody like you know. Look, this is the Quran. This is your prophet explaining the verse you are talking about. He said, once I was with the prophet in the mosque at the time of the sunset. The prophet said, "O Abu Dhar, do you know where the sun set? Where? You see the word where? Where the sun set? Where?" I replied, "Allah and His apostle knows best." He said, "It goes." Do you see the word it goes? It goes and prostrate under Allah's throne. And that is Allah's statement. And the sun runs into a fixed course for a term decreed. And that is the decree of the Almighty, chapter 36, verse number 38. This is the orbit you are talking about. So the sun goes every day from the east to the west, under the throne of Allah, which were above the spring of the hot water. How we prove that? Let us show you. Hold on. Where is the throne of Allah? Is it true that the throne of Allah is above the water?
No, 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 no.
No, no, no. Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let us see.
Don't bring the hadiths, okay? Just
This is what your prophet
forget
said. So you are you making poo-poo on Muhammad now? You say I don't believe what Muhammad said?
the hadith is written by not by prophet. This is written by the people.
The Quran not written
Okay.
by the prophet too. The Quran itself not written by the prophet. The Quran is written by you Muslims. Muhammad did not give
Yeah.
you a book.
Yeah, he dictated.
Dictated?
Yeah.
No, you don't have the book of Muhammad. Nobody have it. And
We
as you
believe
see,
Quran.
you're a prophet saying that the throne of Allah is above the water. So the sun goes every day from the east to the west,
No, we
go
don't
in the
believe
spring
something.
of boiling water, which is under the throne of Allah.
Believe.
Huh?
You do not believe sun sit on muddy place.
You don't believe. But this is the Quran saying. Why you are changing the Quran? Isn't it the Quran
No,
said
we
the
don't.
sun set in a muddy spring of water?
No, we don't believe that.
What do you mean you don't believe? Isn't it this is what the Quran is saying?
No.
It is in front of you. He found it sitting in a spring of a black, muddy, hot water.
Yes. It's appeared to him.
Can you show me
The
the
sun-
word appear? Where it says appear to him. The one is talking is Allah. It's not the guy. Allah saying he found it. He's saying he's not saying he thought.
But we don't believe,
The
brother.
Jews,
We
again,
don't
guys,
believe.
again, listen carefully. You see how the Jews, they got Muhammad busted. That's why he hated them very much. The Jews, they came to Muhammad, they got him busted. The idiot, he's a fool. They told him, we want to ask you a question about the Prophet of Allah. His name, Zulqarnain. Muhammad, he got the bait again. He could not answer them right away. Took him almost 3 weeks. Then he came and he said, Allah gave me the answer. That's why here it says, and they ask thee about Dhul Qarnayn. Who they are asking him? The Jews again. So Muhammad now believed the Jews. The Jews saying he's a prophet. Okay, let us make him a prophet. This is a story written by a Christian, bishop. The Christian, even some Christian believe he's a saint. So he's a very amazing writer. He wrote poetry. They call him Saint Jacob or Yaqub, the Syriac, the Syriani. He wrote this story. It's a fictional story about Zulqarnain. Zulqarnain is nothing but Alexander the Great. He's a real person, but the story is fiction. The foolish Muhammad, he learned from the slaves who they are. The Quran even mentioned them, those 2 slaves who they are coming from Assyria. They speak Syriac. They mentioned to him the story of Zulqarnain. The stupid Muhammad, he believed this is a true story. He came to the Jews, he told them, let me, you are asking me about Zulqarnain? Here we go. Allah told me about him. This guy, Allah gave him, established for him all the earth. Okay. Is that a metaphorical? Abdul, is that a metaphorical?
My name is not Abdul.
Your name is Abdul for
Jesus.
me. All of you are Abdul. You like it or not? So now, we
Jesus-
established him
Jesus-
in the earth. Is Allah saying metaphorical?
Jesus, my name is not Abdul.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Sayyid.
What's Sayyid mean?
And what's my name?
I know
That's
what
all.
Sayyid
You don't
mean.
have-
What Sayyid mean? Do you know that your name is a blasphemy against God? You just called yourself the master. This is what Sayyid mean. Are you the master of Allah?
And you're talking nonsense now.
This is what Sayyid mean.
You just talk nonsense. Anyway, brother,
So listen.
you see,
Abdul, listen. Focus with me. So now, according to your God,
Je-
this guy, he
Jesus
controlled the whole
Christ-
earth. Did Alexander the Great control the whole earth? Did Alexander the Great control the
Jesus-
whole earth? Or the story of the Quran is stupid?
Jesus Christ, my name is not Abdul.
Take a hike. Do we have any smart Muslim? We go back to our topic. So here Shabir Ali, he said that this is to confirm the to give certainty to the Christian and the Jews. Professor Bill, are you a Muslim? Professor Bill?
Hi, can you hear me?
I hear you. Are you a Muslim?
I apologize. No, I just became a Catholic again last Monday.
Okay. Well,
I was 26 years a Muslim. I
you were
finally
what?
woke up.
You were what?
26 years. For 26 years, I was a Muslim, and then I finally woke up.
You were what for 26 years?
I was a Muslim for 26
Muslim.
years.
Muslim. Well, you left Islam, my friend. You don't like to have virgins?
Yes, not.
What's wrong with you? I like virgin. I'm desperate to get virgins. I'm sick of, I want to have virgins. Even like when I go, like I buy virgin oil, I check if the milk leaking, that means it's not virgin. Anything that can, I check it very careful to be sure it's virgin. I mean, come on, we like virgin stuff. So why you left Islam? This is amazing religion.
I was a Salafi, so the Wahhabi, and Wahhabis, I think, are better in the sense that they have no problems acknowledging even the things that sound dumb. Like, even if it sounds like it's against Allah, they'll still say, you may not like these things, but this is the way that it is. Like, we know that, you know, the Wahhabis, Salafis, they've always said that the Quran, or that the arsh of Allah is above the water, and that he istawa, rose above the water, and things like that.
Right.
If somebody says, "Oh, well, that's not cool. It doesn't make sense." Well, we don't know. We just believe it. They'll say that yes, the sun does set in a pool of murky water. We don't know how it happens, but we believe that it happens. So at least, like a Wahhabi, a Salafi can at least acknowledge the things that you're saying are 100% right, but they'll just say, well, but we don't understand how it happens. So at least it's more honest in that regard, right?
Yeah. So you used to wear a dress, short dress?
Oh, I wore the Saudi style thobe when I used to live in Saudi, and
But the short one, you have
can't.
to, it have to be short because if it touch your feet, you will go to hell.
Oh yeah, I know the long
Yeah.
ones. You're
They
right.
look,
If it
they,
drags on the ground.
they look like clowns, you know, very funny clowns. Yeah.
Well, the ones that would come above
what
your
made
ankle, you
but what
can't even
made you
run in it.
what made you leave Islam?
I guess that since I was a Salafi, I would read everything, I would see all these things, and I guess I finally woke up, and I just got to the point where I said, I can't believe in these things anymore.
What if I try
There's,
now? What if I convert you to Islam again? I have tons of reason to make you become a Muslim again. You want to try?
yeah, I hope not.
Yeah, like as an example, how Allah knew the following things: that women, they have a sperm coming from their ribs.
Oh yeah, absolutely. From behind the ribs.
Not from behind the ribs, from the ribs, not from behind. This is
Oh, I
scientifically
thought that
proven
the
to be true.
translation was behind.
Most of women, all the women actually, they don't have a breast. Those, they lie to us. Those are breast testicles. So the men, they have two balls down. The women, they have two balls up. And the Quran made it clear for us. They fool us. They say those are nipples. They are not. Those are balls, but they have pimples on them. So the Quran discovered a lot of things which nobody knows before Allah. As an example, sperm comes from the backbone. How Allah knew this? Another example, Prophet Muhammad discovered that Adam, he never have sex with Eve. Allah, he hit his shoulder, and from the right shoulder he have orgasm, and he gave the seed for the white people. And he hit the left shoulder, and from the left shoulder he gave the seed of the black people. And then he sent the white to heaven and the black to hell. Now, how Allah, he knew that the first man never used his balls? It was a shoulder orgasm. That is impossible unless this is coming from God. Did you convert to Islam or not yet?
No, maybe if you told me that hitting someone with a piece of a dead cow would raise them back to life, maybe that would help.
Well, this is true. Me, myself, when I was in the police, they bring me someone is dead. Everybody was wondering how in the world I can find the name of the killer in 2 seconds. I take the dead man in a private room. I don't show anybody the trick. I get some beef in my jerky beef. I beat him with the jerky beef. The guy, he wake up. He say, "Who killed you?" He tell me his name, Joe Biden. He die again. We arrest Joe Biden. So who killed you? Trump. We arrest. Okay, we arrest. So I arrested all the criminals in the world in 2 seconds. Jerky beef and dead man work together. It's true. Scientifically proven to be true.
At least it was halal. MashaAllah.
Yeah. All right, my friend. Thank you very much for joining.
Hey,
And
real quick, I wanted to comment on the on it is 19 thing. One of my in-laws for my ex-wife, he actually
you divorced her now? You divorced your wife?
Oh, that was my first marriage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was just whatever. But anyway, her oldest brother was actually on that idea, that ideology. And I remember one of the things he said was that one of the texts in Surah Al-Fatiha, when you say it out loud, every time your lips will touch 19 times. And that was the proof that Fatiha was perfectly okay.
That's deep. But the funny is that the first number 1 have 24 letters.
Yeah.
Not 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lie.
Yeah.
Anyway, so You know, if you believe in
Hey,
something, you
my
believe in
wife
something.
is brother. My wife is still Muslim, so if you could maybe throw a prayer or so to help me wake her up, I'd appreciate that.
Well, she can join us and she can call me if she wants. You can join her too. Or she can listen to us in the chat if she is shy to talk.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we go back to Shabir Ali.
At the Quran.
So Shabir Ali, he mentioned here that this verse will give certainty to the Christians and the Jews. How that will work? Why the Christians and the Jews will have certainty after they hear this verse? Remember, Muhammad here, Shabir Ali saying, this will give certainty to the Christians and the Jews in the time of Muhammad, not now. This is to give certainty to who? To the people of the book. Where? In the time of Muhammad. So how that will give certainty to the Christian and the Jews, we will find out in 2 seconds.
Believers, and even to give certainty to the people of the book who might be
Wonderful. The reason he mentioned that because the stupid Muhammad, they told him that the Christian and the Jews, they believe that the guardian of the hell are 19. So now Muhammad, he agree with them. This is not a miracle. This is a stupid. Because this is not what the Christians and the Jews believe, number one. And this is the stupidity of Muhammad, proving that he is a fraud. He copied what they said to him. Let us show you reference. We don't like to make stories without reference. I will try to find some reference too, not only in Arabic, but in English. This is Tafsir al-Qurtubi. All right. This is Tafsir al-Qurtubi. All right. Now we will know why Muhammad, he mentioned this number. It was not his choice. It was the deception of the Jews. They fooled him to get him busted. Read carefully with me. This is al-Qurtubi. I will translate for you in front of your eyes.
God Almighty says, so that those who were given the book may be certain, that is, so that those who were given the Torah and the Gospel may be certain that the number of the treasures of hell agrees with what they have. This was said by Ibn Abbas, Qatada, Al-Dahhak, Mujahid and others.
Do you see it?
Then it is possible that he means...
Do you see it? Agree. He gave them this number. So the people of the book, the people of the Torah and the Gospel will have certainty that Muhammad is truly a messenger of God. Why? Because this is the number. Agree with what they have. Do you see it? Muslim Abduls, do you see it? Your prophet, it is not him who made the number. It was the Jews. They trapped him. Now, who is the Muslim can show me that the Jews and the Christian, they have 19 guardian for hell? Any Muhammadan? I will post the link in Discord, and maybe the admin can shorten the link and post it in YouTube, please. Today, Rumble is not working. For some reason, it did not work. I don't know why. So if somebody tell the people in Rumble to come over, please. Yeah. And later, maybe I will try to reload the video in Rumble. Because, you know, we cannot keep videos for long in YouTube. So Rumble will become our, like, archive. So as you see here, this is the reason for Muhammad did that. Let us see. Maybe I can find something in English. Give me a second. Let us see. All right. If we go to Ibn Kathir, we will find this. Ibn Kathir. Where is Ibn Kathir? See why Muhammad he hate the Jews? They always trap him, fool him, and get him busted. And this fool, he take what they say for granted. Let us see. All right, let us see if we go to Ibn Kathir. I'm trying to find in English. So if we go in the Quran, we look for this verse. This website is messed up. The second you post something, all right, let us see. If we go Ibn Kathir, where is Ibn Kathir? Here. And then we go to Al-Mudaththir. You will see right away that Muhammad, everything he have is coming, is just trying to make the Jews happy, specifically the Jews, because they always get him busted and they expose him and they lie to him and he believed the lie. This is why the Quran in chapter 9 verse 28 it says he is an ear. 61, sorry, 61. He is an ear. Why they call him an ear? Because simply he is an ear. He take what he hear from people. He accept it, he believe it, and then he put it in his book. So if we go here in the Quran, let us see if this is the English translation here. Where is the word? People of the book. You see, I'm trying to find you the English one, otherwise I have to show you the Arabic, because the English, usually they hide a lot of information, and the English is not really, not even 1% of the Arabic Ibn Kathir. Let us see here. It should be here. And do not doubt to be left to the people of the scriptures and the believer that those are the heart and disease. All right, meaning the wisdom, etc. So no, this is not what we want. Well, if I have to show you in Arabic. Give me a second. Always Ibn Kathir in Arabic is different from Ibn Kathir in English because they lie in the translation. You cannot take what they say for granted. Let us see Ibn Kathir, the interpretation of this verse. Let me show you. Oh boy. Are you a Muslim? The one is waiting, Jumfo?
Hello, CP. I have a question actually.
But are you a Muslim?
But I'm not a Muslim. No, I'm not.
All right, how I can help you?
Yeah, so I'm a Christian. I watch your videos, I think almost every day, I guess, and yeah, God bless you for your work. I was debating a Muslim
Uh-huh.
and I was quoting from Surah At-Tawbah, I think, At-Tawbah verse
Yeah,
29.
we have a topic. We want to focus on the topic for now. Maybe after we
Yeah,
finish, you can ask me.
okay.
All right?
All right. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
All right. Because if we start explaining, go backward, forward, we better finish what we are talking about, and then we can go and speak about something else. I'm just trying to find you Ibn Kathir in English, just to give you something in your hand, yeah. You see, Ibn Kathir in English is not the same as Ibn Kathir in Arabic. So I cannot find in English what it says in Arabic. So let me show you then Ibn Kathir in Arabic. And then you will see why we should always never trust any Islamic translation for anything. All right. Let us go to Ibn Kathir. Where are you, Ibn Kathir Arabic? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir. Here we go. All right. Let us see Ibn Kathir and see how that will work. The website for Saudi Arabia is not working, so I'm trying a different website. I will show you tons of reference. All of them, they will show you that the reason Muhammad he come with this madness just because he was trying to agree with the Christian and the Jews, which is absolutely, they don't believe in this. So the stupid Muhammad, he believed in it just because they made him think that this is what they have in their books. What's wrong with this website? Oh boy. Okay, let me try a different page. It's taking forever to open. All right, Tafsir Ibn Kathir. All right. All right. This is Ibn Kathir. Finally, I was able to open a page. This website is working. I will post it in Discord, and I hope the admin can make it short and post it in YouTube. So this is Ibn Kathir. And again, Ibn Kathir in Arabic is not the same as Ibn Kathir in English. I will try again to check in the English to see if that will work, but as you see, I open it, I did not see it. So here, read with me. I will zoom.
And God Almighty says, and we have not made their number except a trial for those who disbelieve, meaning, we have mentioned their number as 19 tests from us to the people so that those who have been given the book may be certain, meaning they know that this messenger is true, for he spoke in accordance with what they have of the heavenly books revealed to them the prophets before him. And the Almighty said, and it increases those who have believed in faith, to their faith, that is, to what they bear witness of the truthfulness of the information of their Prophet Muhammad, may God bless him and grant him peace. And let not those who were given the scripture and the believers doubt, and those in QC their heart is a disease.
So do you see what happened? Muhammad, he gave the number 19 to confirm what the Christians and the Jews, they have in their books. So the stupid fool, he believed. They made him believe that the Christian and the Jews, they believe there's 19 guardians of angels for hell. It's in the front of, do you see it? So the reason he gave that number to show them that this is in total agreement. For he spoke in accordance with what they have. They who? The Christian, the Jews. For the heavenly books revealed to them, and the prophet before him. So Muhammad, the Jews, they trapped him. They made him believe that this is what they believe. So the stupid Muhammad, now he gave them numbers in total agreement in what they believe. But this is not what they believe. They lied to him. They are just fooling him to show everybody that he is a fraud. So they told him, they send the news to him that this is what we believe. The Jews are going to ask you those questions, and they want to know. They will ask you how many, If you read the interpretation, you will see that this is the Jews asking the questions. The Jews is the one who ask how many the guardians of hell. Why the Jews are the ones asking? Where in the Old Testament Muslims it says the number of the guardians of hell? Number 19. How this is accordance to what they have? And why he is giving them accordance? Shouldn't he give them what is not? Isn't it the Jews and the Christians supposedly they changed their book? It turned to be Muhammad is copying the Jews now. And look, in the same page of Ibn Kathir in Arabic, you will find that this number does not match. Why? Because Muhammad in different hadith, he claimed that the angels who they are in care of the hell is 70,000. So is it 19 or 70,000? If you go and read here at the end of Ibn Kathir page, you will see here in red it says, this one is speaking about the house of Allah in heaven. This is not about hell. But even in hell, it's 70,000. Let me show you. Here we go. Do you see it? They are 70,000. Are they 19 or 70,000? There's a huge number between 70,000 and 19. So when Muhammad he heard that the Jews believe in number 19, the guardian of hell, he put it in the Quran. I can show you endless limit of reference. All Muslim scholars, they say that Muhammad, he gave them this number in agreement in what they have in their books, including the book of Al-Razi, including the book of Al-Qurtubi, etc., 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 Ibn Ashur, Al-Shawkani, Al-Baydawi, all those scholars, they say this is in total agreement with what the Jews and the Christians they have in their book. Scholar after scholar. So the real reason for Muhammad to give this number, it was, do you remember, guys, the guys, the two guys, they came, they spoke to me in Arabic? You remember the two Abdul? We spoke about why you have to enter the bathroom with the left foot. Who remember them? They mentioned to me interpretation of As-Sadi. I said to them, who is this guy As-Sadi? They said, oh, this is a big guy. Even this potato As-Sadi, he say the same. If you go to As-Sadi, let us see. Where is it, tafsir? I mean, all of them, we can go like one by one. Like this is Al-Razi. Al-Razi. It says the same. It is in agreement in what they have in their book. Okay, here is taking us. Hold on. It is eaten. The interpretation is eaten in Arabic. What happened? Where is the interpretation? Let me show you. I hate to say something without showing reference, so bear with me. Okay, let's see here. Al-Razi, he did not give actually exact, he said he don't know why it's mentioned that. But let us show you then Al-Qurtubi. This is Al-Qurtubi. Yeah, Al-Razi did not mention anything, did not even explain anything. So this is Al-Qurtubi. Here we go. What it says here, Al-Qurtubi. All right. Maybe the second page. Yeah, this website doesn't show you the whole tafsir in one page. You have to switch page number 1, page number 2, page number 3, which I don't like. Where is the... Okay, hold on. Let me open a different website. All right, this is Al-Qurtubi again. Actually, I think we saw Al-Qurtubi already, right? Here we go. Yeah. It is in total agreement in what they have in their books. And this is the statement of Ibn Abbas, Qatada, Al-Dhahhak, etc. Blah, 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 blah. And all of them, they agree on that. So Muhammad, he gave them a number just to agree with what they have in their Torah and their Gospel. There's no question that Muhammad is a total
They gave
fraud.
the Torah and the Gospel that the number of the treasures of hell agrees with what they have.
See?
This was said by Ibn Abbas, Qatada, Al-Dhahhak, Mujahid and others. Then it is possible that he means those of them who believed, such as Abdullah ibn Salam.
Abdullah ibn Salam is a Jewish guy. So obviously Muhammad, as usual, is a victim of the Jewish games who fool him, they lure him, they trap him, they get him busted. They give him false information, they ask him the question, he used their false answers as true answers. And this is how they knew. It's just like they make a mockery of him, you know? Like let us say to this guy, let us send him somebody, tell him that this information, which is a joke. Let us see if he will take it for, you know, like he will accept it or he will say this is wrong. And this is exactly what they were doing to him. As an example, this is another scholar. His name is Shawkani. Let me show you. Let us use the Shia library. But this is a Sunni. Remember, this is not a Shia. We are using a Shia library. It's just a library in the internet. But doesn't mean this is. All right. So this is the book of Fathul Qadir for Ash-Shawkani or Shawkani. Volume number 5, page number 320. All right. Now you have the reference in front of your eyes. All right. Now we go down. And you will see it says that the reason he gave them that 19, the number is 19, for this is in total agreement with the numbers of the guardian of hell in their books, the Torah and the Gospel.
What is meant by the people of the book, the Jews and Christians, is to agree with what was revealed from the Quran, that the number of the keepers of hell is 19 of what they have.
See it? So the whole idea of this 19 have nothing to do with miraculous, and the calculation is absolutely false. It's a scam. And Muhammad is a fraud again. He is copying what the Jews said to him wrongly. The Jews are making fun of him. The Jews are the one who ask him, do you know how many there are? Do you know, Muhammad, how many the guardian of heaven? And the stupid Muhammad, he take it, you know, whatever you say to him, he take it. Yeah, okay, they're 19. Here, the Jews believe in that. They told him the Jews and the Christians, not only the Jews and the Christians. And this is what they have in their books. And then, if you go and check what the Muslim they claim a mathematical miracle as Shabir Ali is doing, you will see that the Muslim themselves, they have tons of articles published proving that this is a fabrication. None of those numbers are true. This is a Muslim website. Let me show you, and I will share it with you. This one we can post in Discord, we can post in YouTube. Again, for people in Rumble. Rumble today is not working, so we will download the video there. This is the link, I just gave it to you. And let me wait for you here. This is a Muslim website, I have nothing to do with it. QuranOnlineIslam.org. All right? So they are making a study of what he said, and they show you that little study of the numbers he gave is nothing but a fabrication. So they are quoting what Rashad Khalifa is saying, and then they check it out. They check the numbers. And they will show you that those numbers are nothing but a fraud. They are not true. Far away from reality and what is there. Part 1 of the study. When 119, when the number did not add up. The frequency of forwards, blah, 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 blah. So they are showing you how all of those are not there. I mean, this is just a lie. All is just a lie. The whole study is made by the Muslim, nothing to do with me. I am not the one who owns this website. You can contact them. This is Quran, Al-Islam, online Islam.org. Who is a liar then? We have Malik. He want to join us. He's a Muslim. Go ahead, Malik.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
You are a Muslim, Malik?
I am a Muslim.
What Malik mean?
You use Google or not?
You use Google? Did your prophet use Google?
No, you use Google. So use the Google if you want
No,
to
but I'm
know
surprised.
what
Like,
is.
are you saying you do not know your name, what it's mean?
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. So what's your name mean?
Use Google.
So your name mean use Google?
No.
Okay. What do you want to tell us? Go ahead.
If you want to know,
Forget
what
about
my name means.
about your name.
Okay.
So why you join us? Do you have any good news for us about Islam?
Yes, I want to join and ask if you are dead. Yes. Who you gonna see? 3 gods or 1 God?
Well, we believe in one God. How many you believe, Muslims? Do you believe in one God or 3 gods?
I just asked you. You're
We,
gonna see 1
we
God
believe
or 3
we
gods?
believe in one God only.
So if you die and you go to I don't know where, you see 1 God.
Yeah, we will see Jesus.
So not the Father.
Well, Jesus is the visible image of the invisible God, because nobody can see the God the way he is, otherwise nobody will live. And even your Quran says that. Isn't your Quran copying the story from the Bible that Moses could not see God? And Allah, he told him, if I will make this mountain see the back of my shoulder, and then the mountain collapse. So you will see Jesus. For Jesus said, me and the Father is one. Listen. Jesus said, me and the Father are one. Whoever saw me, he saw the Father. So you will see, when you see Jesus, you see God the Father, you see God the Son, you see God the Holy Spirit. For the Messiah is the visible image of the invisible God. Now I'm asking you,
And what is
what is
and
it?
the Holy
Is it
Ghost?
true? Is it true? When I answered you,
And who is the Holy Ghost?
I answered you.
Who is the Holy Ghost?
It's my time.
Okay.
It's my time to ask you a question. Is it true that
Okay.
you're Muslim, when you go to heaven, Allah will do striptease for you?
Is it true? I didn't hear you.
Is it true that Allah, when you go to heaven, Allah will do striptease for you?
No.
Okay. Do you want to bet?
Betting is haram.
You want to bet that bet is haram?
Betting is haram, I said. So I
Do you
don't
want to
do
bet
betting.
that betting is not haram?
I don't bet. I
Okay.
don't like betting.
So, but are you a Muslim? Like, you know your religion, or or you don't?
I think that what
Are you a
did you say?
Muslim?
I don't hear
Are you
you.
a Muslim who know his religion, or you know nothing about your religion?
I am not a scholar, but Alhamdulillah, I know the basic things
All right, I can tell that
to
I can tell that you can speak
practice
Arabic.
my religion.
I can tell that you speak Arabic, correct?
No, I don't speak Arabic.
So here it says Allah will show his leg.
Yes.
Why Allah will show it?
You
I said
know,
to you,
did you know?
Allah will do striptease. You said no. Why you will not see Allah, but you will see his leg? Is it Allah? Is Allah is his leg, or the leg is not Allah?
You know what your problem is? if you read leg, you imagine a leg like our leg or something.
So
But if
Allah,
you go to
so when Allah He
if
says,
you go let me
yeah, I'm going with you. So when Allah He say leg, He don't mean leg, He mean butt.
he mean leg, but we don't know how
I don't care
the
how
leg
it
look.
look like. Maybe it's hairy, maybe it's a leg.
If you go to Surah 112, Surah Ikhlas, yes. Show the people Surah Ikhlas, yes.
But answer me
And
about
you
the leg
can
of Allah now. Show
and
Ikhlas.
you can translate for us.
We can go
what Surah
to
Ikhlas.
Al-Ikhlas, no problem. I will
Okay,
read. I
let's
promise
go.
you. I promise you. But do you
Let's
agree
go
now?
to
Do
Surah
you
Ikhlas.
agree that Allah have a leg?
Let's go to Surah Ikhlas
Why you are
first.
trying to change the topic? Why Allah is
I don't
exposing
change
His
the
legs?
topic. That is my answer. In Surah Ikhlas is my answer.
What is the answer? Give me the answer.
Show us Surah Ikhlas if you are a real
Sure,
man.
Ikhlas is. I advise you not to go there. Trust me. If you go there, you will be
Surah
sorry.
Ikhlas.
Okay, in the front
Can you
of
show us Surah Ikhlas?
everybody.
It's a very short surah.
I know.
With maybe
in
4 or 5.
In the front of everybody. Do you believe that the chapter of Al-Ikhlas written by God
Don't
the wise or
change
by
the
a stupid
topic.
person?
Don't
No,
change the
because this is
topic.
a stupid verse.
Don't change the topic.
Read the verse. Here
Don't
we go. Read the verse.
change the
Read the
topic.
verse. Read the verse.
You said
Read the verse. Read the
don't
verse.
change the
This is
topic. We
Al-Ikhlas.
don't
This is
change the
Al-Ikhlas.
topic.
This is Al-Ikhlas.
Okay. Can you read it for us?
I do not know how to read. You read it.
You are an Arabic person, so you read Surah
I am
Ikhlas.
from.
قل هو الله
I am
أحد.
from.
قل هو الله أحد. الله الصمد. لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Show let us listen to the Google Translate what you always
Okay, no.
always
Tell me first,
use.
one by one.
Okay, do it.
Tell me one. Tell me one by one. Tell me one by one.
Do it, please.
Hold on.
Can you use?
Hold on.
Can you use Google Translate?
Hold on. Listen.
For the people who don't
what it
understand
says,
Arabic.
say Allah is one. One what? Say Allah is one. One what?
One what? One what? He is one.
What?
One is not 2 or 3.
No. It says in Arabic here, it says Ahad. Ahad is one of. It's not one person.
Yeah. That's your translation, your interpretation.
No, this is the
But
word
let's
Ahad
go.
in Arabic. Hey, well, listen, I can copy.
Let's go further. You want to know why?
Hold on. In front of you. Listen. In front of you, I copy the word Ahad. I post it in your Islamic website. I search. You will find that all over the place mean one of every single verse in the Quran. Look how many times. Every one of them. One of. So you did not prove to me that Allah is one. You proved to me that Allah is many. This is number one. So now hold on.
One of many.
So number one.
Listen.
وما كان محمد أبا أحد من رجالكم. So أحد does not mean one. One of. This is what أحد mean. So your God is not one. And the verse you gave me is very wrong then. Not only that, here it says Allah is a Samad. Hold on. Here in Arabic,
can you show us the translation?
I can show you. Here we go.
Can you show us the
I'm showing the
translation?
translation. Here we go. Translation. Here we go. Read it.
Okay.
Muhammad is one of.
One of?
Yes. This is what Allah had. You see, it says he, the father of any of your men. This is what Ahad mean. This is what Ahad mean. One of.
That is your interpretation. He is Allah, the one.
This is your Muslim.
He is Allah,
this
the
is
one.
your Muslim. This is
He is Allah,
every verse in the Quran. It says, فَمَا مِنْكُمُ مِنْ أَحَدٍ. Listen, none of you,
don't play with
none
words.
of you,
don't play
none
with
of you. You see
don't
what
play
Ahad
with
mean?
words.
Listen.
Use the context.
None
use
of
the
you.
Context.
This is what Ahad mean. None of you.
Yeah. You listen.
So now we go
don't
back.
Play with words.
We go back.
In Arabic,
Here.
is a very rich. Listen, Arabic language.
But you don't speak
Hebrew
Arabic.
language.
Okay, you are teaching me about the rich Arabic.
Semantic language.
But you yourself, you are
semantic languages.
Listen. Okay, what the word
You
Samad mean?
think Ahad means
Mr. Rich in Arabic. Mr. Rich in Arabic. What the word Samad mean?
Yes, it's a rich language.
What the word Samad? Remember, it's you who took me there. Why you need to repeat that question? What the word Samad mean?
Semantic language.
What the word Samad mean?
The absolute.
That's false. Is it true that Samad was an idol in the Kaaba?
we go back in to the. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I read the
It
translation.
says there,
I
it
read the
says
translation,
Allah
and
is,
Allah
no,
is the
it's not up to
absolute.
you. It says that Allah is the Samad. And I am asking in the front of everybody, is it true that a Samad is an idol was in the Kaaba?
I don't know. And even I know. You hear me or not?
I hear you, I hear you.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, but I know people also,
What do you mean you do
bad
not know?
people.
I'm asking
Just
you.
listen.
Okay, so if
I
I
know
show
bad
you,
people.
if I show you
I
that
know
a
bad
okay,
people.
hold on.
Listen.
If I show you
I
that
know
a
bad
Samad,
people.
if I
Listen. Listen. Are
listen.
you listen?
If I show
Let me
you,
answer your
okay, no,
question.
you are not
Let
answering.
me answer
You
your.
told me I do not
Let
know.
me
You
answer
told me.
your
You
question.
told me.
I know a man.
You
I
told me
know.
you
I
don't
know.
know.
Listen.
You
I
told
know.
me
I know
already.
a man.
So I'm asking you, is it
Listen. I
true
know
a
a man.
Samad
Listen to
is
me.
an idol in the Kaaba? Is it
I
true?
don't know, but I know a
Okay,
man.
if I
His
show
name
you,
is
if I
Angel.
show you,
Oh
listen,
my God! Let me. Can
okay,
I
I am
explain
willing to
something?
show you, I am willing to
Can I
show,
explain some?
hold on, I'm
That
willing,
is for me.
okay,
What does that mean? If you show me, what does that mean?
that mean
That
Allah is
that
a,
people call idol a
Allah
samat.
is an,
What?
Allah is a
So what?
sanam, Allah is an
So what?
idol. when
Listen, I know
Ibn
I
Kathir,
know a man. His name is Angel. Yes,
uh-huh,
his name is Angel, and he's a rapist.
really,
So we gonna say angels are rapists? Come on, man! Don't
really,
use dumb logic. So what if people believe in an idol that calls Allah or a Samad? So what? What do you
but
want to say?
this is your
Are you
books.
stupid?
No, Mr.
Are you stupid?
No, I am okay. Let us say you are smart. I'm stupid. So why Ibn Kathir saying
Are you
that
stupid?
there is idols? Their name is Samad and Samud around the
I
Kaaba.
know
Read it.
people.
This is
Listen. I know
this
people.
is Ibn
Their name
Kathir.
is
This is
Isa.
Ibn
Their
Kathir.
name
Here
is
we go.
Isa.
Hold on. Shut up.
Does that
This
mean
is
they
Ibn
are the real
Kathir says
Isa?
there is
Come on,
two
man.
idols. One his name is Samad and the other
So
one
what?
his name is Samud.
So what?
But you told me Allah
What
is
do
the
you want to
Samad.
say?
You told me that Allah
Muhammad
is a
bin
Samad.
Ishaq and others
Samad,
mentioned that they used to worship
listen, the
idols.
meaning of the Samad.
One idol
Yes,
was
the
called
meaning.
Samad and
Absolute.
another was called Samud.
Guys, do you see it? Samad is nothing but an idol. Allah is the Samad. Worship Samad. And this is not an Arabic word. Samad means someone is hollow. Something is hollow from inside, empty. In the Aramaic language, they say masmuda, which mean, like you see those kids when they have, in the old days, they used to have like a little jar, have a hole in it made from clay. I don't know what the name for it in English. It have a hole, so you put your coins there. So you cannot take it back unless you break it. This is the way the kid, he will hesitate to break it because that's it, he will break it. So there's no way to open it and, close it. So this is what a Samad and Masmuda is. It's an empty from inside. There's a hole in it. They used to dump donation inside it. Allah is the Samad. So Muhammad ibn Ishaq and others mention that they used to worship an idol. One idol called Samad and the other idol called Samud. People, am I making things up? Let me give you the reference so you can save it. He will not let me talk. Allah is hello. Hello. So Malik, I will invite you back, but don't play games with me. This is not me saying that. This is your scholars. Go ahead.
You
Malik.
mustn't play games with me.
I'm not playing games. This is not game. What game?
You are playing games.
Okay, hold on.
You are changing the topics. We talked about the leg. We talked about the leg. Yes, I said to you, go to
Okay,
Surah
we go back.
Ikhlas. I will show you
So you are
why
saying to me,
we
okay,
believe.
Okay, what is the
What?
purpose of that? So now you agree Allah is an idol. Wonderful. You agree that
No, no,
Allah
no,
is
no,
one
no.
of
I
many.
didn't agree.
Wonderful.
I
Now,
agree
okay.
that people, I agree that people, there were people, they worshipped an idol. They called what you said, maybe a samad. So
Uh-huh.
what?
Yeah,
What?
so what? So what?
That is not my
It's a
problem.
coincidence.
If
Coincidence.
we call,
Uh-huh.
if we call Allah the samad,
Uh-huh.
and we, in my imagination, I believe.
That's deep.
I mean Allah, the creator of the heavens and the earth,
Uh-huh.
and not an idol.
Really?
Yes, and not a stone or something else.
Okay, so why Allah? Why
We
Allah?
must,
Hold on, my friend. Why Allah will show us his leg? If he is the Lord,
because he wants,
why? Why he
because
went?
he wants.
I know he went to why.
Why?
What he is doing by that? Like, is it sexy?
I don't know. Do you know
Is
how it
okay?
is to be in heaven? Do you know how it is to be in
Legs?
heaven?
Is
Do you know
Allah
how it is
is
to be in heaven?
Allah
Do you
legs?
know how it? Do you know how it is to be in heaven? Do you know how it is if you are in heaven to
Well,
eat, to
I know
drink,
already. I will see
know?
Allah will do striptease. Allah
Do
will
you know
have.
that?
Allah will
Can you
show us
explain it
legs.
how that is? Can you explain us how that is?
I explained to
Please.
you. Allah will show us legs.
He will show even his face. Yes, he will show even his face in heaven.
How you can see?
How
How you can
and
see a
how
face?
how it looks, how we imagine that, we don't know. We didn't go to heaven, but there will come a time, inshallah, if
All right,
Allah
all
wants,
right. You
we will
know,
go to heaven. Yeah?
okay. So Allah
If you
in
want to be there, yeah,
okay. Allah, you are
yeah.
going to heaven. Allah, you are going to heaven, right?
Inshallah, if Allah wants, yes.
All right. And then when you are in heaven, you will see the legs of Allah, correct?
If he wants, yes, why not?
What do you mean if he wants to? This is what he said.
If he wants to show me and show us his leg or
All right.
his hand or his face, why not? What
Okay,
is wrong with that?
wonderful.
Yes.
Do you expect Allah legs to
But
be beautiful or ugly?
everything of Allah, the creator of the heavens, is beautiful. We cannot
So
imagine that, how beautiful that is.
are you going to be
We will,
when if Allah his legs is so beautiful, is that going to make Muslim men horny?
I don't know how it is to be horny in heaven.
Will you
I
tell
know how
me?
it is to be
No,
horny in this world. I know that. But in heaven, I don't know that.
what do you mean you do not know?
I don't know. I know there is
You just told
there
me
is a heaven.
you just told me that Allah legs they must be pretty, very pretty. He's pretty. He's very pretty.
Everything of Allah is pretty. It's
Okay,
beautiful.
so you when you see such a
You
beautiful
know, hey,
legs,
listen. Shall
what
I
is
tell
the
you? Shall I
impact?
tell
No,
you
no, I'm
something?
trying to
You
understand
know
this.
what is
I'm trying to understand the religion, my friend.
Yes, I will
What is the
explain you.
impact?
You know
What is
what is the best?
what is the impact, my
You know
friend?
what is the best
What
reward?
is the impact of Allah legs on you?
We believe as Muslims that if we are in heaven, that's the best
Best
thing
what?
you can have. To see his face is even more better than living in heaven.
Which one of those following things in front of you is the legs of Allah?
I don't see anything. I talk with you.
You don't look at the screen?
No, I don't talk or see something on the screen.
Uh-huh. So if there is any way you can describe for
and
me
that
the
is
legs
what I mean. That is what I mean.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that is what I mean. If you say, I said that before. I said to you, if you think about a leg, you think about a leg like yours. But God
so the leg of Allah is
explains,
not like ours.
God explains.
So what do you mean? Well, those
God
are not like
explains.
anyone. Those are
God explains.
those are not like any because those are AI generated. They are fake legs.
Can you let me finish or not?
Yeah, this is all. This is all is fake.
God
This is fake. You get
God
you can
explains
put
in
your picture
Surah
there.
Ikhlas.
You can put your
God
picture there,
explains.
and the AI will make you fat or etc. This is all fake. So Allah, He have legs not like anyone. Those are fake too, not like anyone.
Okay,
Uh,
okay. You know, you want to play a game like that? Okay. If you die, you see God. Do you see a man with a beard
if I
like
die,
Jesus?
well,
Is that God?
I heard when I
Yeah.
die, there is two angels will come to me and they will hit me with the hammer. Is that true?
Listen, don't change the topic.
I'm not changing the
If you
topic.
die,
It's
do
you who
you
said to
think
me, if you die,
that you see the pictures in your churches, like the pictures on the walls of Jesus? You think you're gonna see that?
is pictures in
Is that your
is
God
pictures
that
in
you believe
Islam,
in?
is
Is
pictures in
that
Islam
your
is
God
haram?
that you believe
Is
in?
pictures in Islam haram?
Is that your God that you believe
Do you
in?
have
In a man in
do
a
you have
beard?
pictures in the house of
Come
Allah?
on.
Do you have pictures in the house of Allah?
Does your God
Do,
shave his beard
do you have pictures of
in
Allah?
heaven?
Do you have pictures of
Come
Allah?
on,
Do you
man.
have pictures of Allah and idols of Allah
We don't have
in your
any
mosque?
picture of God.
You don't?
It's very haram.
Is it allowed for you to have
We
pictures in the?
cannot.
Is it allowed for you to have a picture in the house of Allah?
What kind of pictures?
Any picture.
We can have pictures in house but not of a human.
No. The house of
We
Allah. The
can
house
have
of Allah.
pictures of a mountain.
The
We
house
can
of
have
Allah.
pictures
No,
of
no,
an
no, no. The
animal.
house
That's
of
no
Allah.
problem.
No.
But we
Listen.
cannot have.
Listen. The house
Yes.
of Allah. The house of Allah. Pictures and idols. Do
But you
you?
are changing every time the
It's you
topic,
who mention
and
pictures. I'm going with you, guys. Isn't it him who mentioned pictures?
no, you're
So,
not going
so
with me. I
listen.
said to you,
No.
Surah
Listen.
Ikhlas.
Do you
Yes,
Muslims? Is it lawful for you?
explains
Is it lawful
how
for you to have
Surah
pictures?
Ikhlas,
Is it lawful
Surah
for you?
Ikhlas
Listen.
explains who God
I cannot
is.
repeat myself 1,000.
Surah
I will kick you out, honestly. If you keep doing this like a kid, I will kick you out.
Yeah,
There's no
because
point.
you don't like
No, because you
someone
are trying to
with
avoid what you
brains.
said. You just said we
I
have
don't
pictures.
avoid. You are changing the
You just
topic.
said we have
I'm not gonna
pictures.
play in your
You
games.
just said
I
we
am
have
not gonna.
pictures in
I'm
our
not gonna.
God in the church. Is it true? There is pictures inside the Kaaba?
Did I lie? Did I lie to you that there are a lot of churches they have
This is true, but this is not what
Jesus on
this is not what the Bible says. This is what Islam
Maria,
teach.
Jesus.
This is what Islam teach. In Islam, it says you can put pictures of a
Oh no,
prophet.
Islam. So why
And
you are following Islam?
we are not
Why
following
you,
Islam. Those are not following the
yeah,
Bible. The one who do
you say
no. This is
what
this is
Islam
a
teaches.
this is not an act according to the Bible. This is wrong. So I'm asking you, according to your
Yeah,
religion,
but not churches. They have
according to
pictures
your religion,
of
can you have
Jesus.
picture?
They
Can you
worshiping a
have
man.
idols? Listen, can you have idols in your mosque? Yes or no?
Can we have?
Idols in your mosque.
No, we cannot worship idols.
Can you have idols? I did not say you worship them or not. Can you have
What
idols
kind
in
of
the mosque?
idols? I don't know what you mean with idols.
What do you mean you do not know? Idol is the statues made from
What kind of
rocks.
statues?
Any
What
statues.
kind of what?
Statues for anyone.
Listen, I go my whole life. I go to mosque everywhere in the world,
Give me
everywhere
the
in
answer. I don't
Morocco,
care. I
in
don't care.
Holland,
Give
in
me
Europe,
the
in
answer.
Tunisia,
Give me the
in Egypt.
answer. Either
I
yes
never
or no.
saw. I never
Either
saw in my
yes.
life. I never
Either
saw in my life a
yes.
statue.
Okay. Do
I
you,
never saw a statue in my life in a mosque.
so why
Yes, that is my answer.
why Allah command in the hadith, in the weak hadith, Prophet Solomon
It is
to
no, no.
build
It is a strong hadith. Don't lie. You cannot lie. Jesus said to you, "Don't lie. Don't lie."
it is what?
Why you are lying?
I said it's da'if hadith. I didn't say it's strong.
But Jesus said to you, you mustn't lie. You mustn't play games with people. That's not good.
How I'm lying? I just said to you in the da'if hadith,
Don't play with people. That's not good.
Listen. In the da'if hadith, it says that Allah commanded David and Solomon to build a temple full of idols. Do you accept this da'if hadith?
Da'if hadith.
Uh-huh.
Listen, you go back to people. It's even in thousands years before the Prophet Muhammad.
What?
It's for me not important as a Muslim.
Well, isn't it David is a Muslim?
For me, it is important.
So you Muslim, you lied to us. I thought David is a Muslim, Solomon is a Muslim. Now he's not a Muslim.
Every prophet is a Muslim.
Okay,
but
so
we follow
why you're a prophet? Why you're a
Muhammad.
prophet? In the Da'if hadith he said that Allah command them to build a synagogue full of statues and images. Why? If it's haram.
Maybe it was in that time it was allowed.
So Allah at
Maybe.
that
I
time
don't
was
know.
Allah at that time was
I'm not
pagan.
a scholar, so I
Allah,
cannot answer
this
you.
is not an answer. Are you
I
saying to me
cannot
at
answer
that
you.
time, hold on, are you saying to me that at that time Allah was pagan? Because it's you who said to me this is paganism.
I didn't say anything about paganism.
You said to me, why you have
That's
pictures in your
your
church? You said to
don't
me,
put the
you
words
said to me,
in my mouth
you
that I
said
didn't
to me,
use.
you have pictures in your church. So Allah was pagan.
Listen, what I want to say about
Why Allah
that is
commanding
that
His
people,
prophet to have
it is
statues?
it's
Listen,
okay.
why Allah?
Can I
Okay,
answer?
okay,
Can I answer?
forget about this.
Can,
Why you kiss the
no,
black
no,
stone?
no.
Why
I
you kiss
want
the
to
black
answer
stone?
that.
Why
No,
you kiss
no,
the
no.
no
I
no no?
want to
What?
answer
Listen,
that.
let us see if who
No,
is
no.
pagan.
I want
Let
to
us
answer
see
that.
who is a pagan.
Let me finish.
Let us see who
Let
is a
me
pagan.
finish,
No, no,
please.
no. We want to see who is a pagan. It is you who kiss the stone. Do Christian kiss the stones?
So if I kiss a stone, so what does that mean? I don't have
That
to
means you are
kiss a stone,
pagan.
huh?
That means you are pagan.
As a Muslim, I don't have to kiss a stone, huh?
You have to.
No, that's not true.
Well, this
There
is
are
what
enough
Sunnah.
Muslims.
You
There are
have to
enough
follow.
Muslims.
You have
They
to
died.
follow
They
the
never go
steps.
to.
You have to
I
follow
know
the steps
Muslims.
of
They
Muhammad.
died. They never
You
go
are
to
okay in the
Mecca.
front of
So
everybody.
they never kissed a stone. So why you
Show
are
me
lying?
that this is true.
Don't
You don't
lie.
have. Are
Don't
you
lie.
saying to me that your prophet was pagan and you are not? Because your prophet did.
Listen, I know Muslims. They never go to Mecca and they never kiss a stone, and we see them.
No problem. You know, Muslim, they never go to Mecca. It's come back. Your prophet did. Who cares if you don't go? You don't go because you cannot afford it, and maybe they will not give you a visa, and maybe you know you have a girlfriend. Because most of men who go to Mecca is just to do boom boom. It's a place where women wear no underwear, and men they are wearing a sheet. And there's a lot of women around you. You touch and you molest all women, and you know many men they have orgasm. Even the Hadith says that the Muslims when they go to the Kaaba to do tawaf, their penises was dripping semen. Do you know why? Why their penis is dripping semen when they are going around the Kaaba? What the relationship? We said that only 5 days until Arafah, we go, get out and with our male organs dripping with semen. You see it? The Kaaba is a place where you can have sex for free. Not only that, the Arab, they used to go totally naked around the Kaaba in the state of nudity. This is your religion. In the state of nudity. Naked. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari. Totally naked. Wearing no clothing. What is the religion is a practice in the Kaaba. Where women and men, they are going around the Kaaba. You are pagan. You did exactly what the Arab pagan does. The Kaaba is their place. The black stone is their stone. Going naked around the Kaaba is their idea, and you Muslims, you follow. Safa and Al-Marwa is the practice of the pagan Arab before Islam. Allah is the God of the Arab before Islam. Everything you have is taken from the pagan Arab before Islam. So what Muhammad did, some from the Jews, some from the Christians, some from the Arabs, some from the Sabians, some from the Persian, some from the Hindus, some from the Buddhists, and we make a new religion and we call it surrender, Islam. Who is a Muslim can give us an answer for anything. So his God want to show us his leg. Why? What is the purpose? Is Allah just a leg? What happened to the rest of Allah? Maybe Allah have nothing except legs. He's just legs. So you go to heaven, you see Allah. What you see? You see a leg. Allah is a leg. Not only leg, not even legs. It says a leg. Your God is a kangaroo. Boing, boing, boing. Can you give Allah is the moon God? Watch the previous video and you have all the reference. We spent a few hours talking about that topic. Go to the previous video on YouTube. We post reference in the chat the same as always we do. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us and explain to us why Allah is being so funny? Malik, you want to join again, but you never answer any question. Okay, I will give you the question again. Allah leg is not like any leg. So, still Allah is a leg. Go.
Yes, can I go?
Yeah, Allah is a leg. His leg is not like any leg. My leg is not like any leg.
Okay.
Does that mean I am Allah?
Can I answer that or not?
Okay, go.
Can I answer?
Sure, go.
Can you imagine a color that doesn't exist?
Can you imagine a leg does not exist?
Can you imagine a color that doesn't exist?
A color I can
in your mind. In your mind,
Okay, I can.
Imagine a color that don't exist.
I can.
You can?
Yes.
Okay, show us.
See-through color.
What?
See-through.
See-through?
Yeah. Like now I'm looking.
Show us the color.
I don't see the color. Okay, the color I don't is not
show
exist. The color which is not exist is see-through.
Listen, you must show us the color on your screen.
No, you cannot see it because you cannot see it because it doesn't exist.
And that is precisely what I mean about God. We cannot imagine the leg about God or the face.
But Allah,
or the
He said
hands.
He have a leg. If you cannot imagine how His leg is, what the point? Who cares if you can imagine or not? I'm not asking you imagine how it, I'm saying to you, why Allah showing you His leg? Why? What is the purpose? When you see the leg of Allah, what will happen?
We don't know. We will see.
You will touch it?
I hope.
He will let you touch it?
I don't know.
Play with it?
Does your God will,
are you fetish? Are you Muslim fetish?
Does your God allow
fetish?
How? Okay.
Are you fetish? Like, is it sexual? Is it sexual? Okay.
Can you explain
your
us
God,
how your God will look?
in front of everybody? Do your God change? Do your God change? Do your God change His look?
Explain how your God looks like.
My God, the Bible says, and Muhammad he copy. Okay, I will show you. My God, he said in the Bible, God created Adam in his image he created him. Do you think this is wrong?
So like a man.
Exactly. So do you believe this is wrong?
Do you believe in a man God?
Okay, so you are laughing. What if I show you that your prophet, he said exactly the same thing?
Listen,
you just laugh. Everybody heard you. You're a prophet. Hold on. You're a prophet. He said exactly the same thing. Here we go. This is your prophet. He copied it. Hold on. You just laugh. Everybody heard you. You're a prophet. He said that. Read it. The messenger of Allah, he says, when you fight with Adam, avoid the face. For God created Adam on his own image.
Yes, and what does that mean? What does it mean?
That Allah is a man.
No,
well, I just mentioned to you. I just said to you, God, my God,
you know what
created
that means?
Adam. Guys,
you know what that means?
A second ago, I said to him, shut up. I said to you, my God created Adam in his image. You start laughing. You said, so you mean your God is a man?
Yes, but
it's you who said, if God created Adam in his image, it's mean God is a man. But this is what your God's saying.
Yes, but do you know what that means?
What do you mean? You told me the meaning. You said to me, what I just said to you, God created Adam in his image. Hold on.
So
I say to you, God created Adam in his image. Right away you start laughing. You said, so you are saying God is a man? So this you understood it very well. Suddenly you don't understand.
Muslims, listen, we believe as Muslims what this means.
Just shut up, go. Let your parents speak to me. A second ago you were laughing at it. A second after, now we believe in it, and we Muslims, we never represent. Let me explain to you. You Muslims are a bunch of hypocrites. I mean, hypocrisy itself is Islam and Muslims. The same as Ahmad did that, he was making fun of the Bible. So your God, he created the sun in the fourth day? Ha 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 ha. That's what your book is saying. Stupid did that. Potatoes. So the Muslim, they go and they debate people do not know Islam, so you cannot get them busted. Every Muslim is a liar until he proved the opposite. Remember that. Every Muslim is a liar until he proved the opposite. Slim.
Hello, brother.
Hello,
How you
brother.
doing? I
I'm
hope
fine.
you have been doing well,
All right.
away from all the not so intelligent people.
Are you a Muslim, Slim?
No, you know me. We have talked before, Christian Prince.
I forgot, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We talked about Muslims a lot.
All right.
Anyways, after that day, I got a lot of threats from the peaceful people of Islam. Thank you. Thank you to all the Muslims that were threatening my life because I spoke facts about Muhammad and Aisha. Anyways, so Prince, today I got on here to ask you about this miracle worker book, right? What is it about this miracle worker book that anyone that believes in goes on their way to promote violence? What is it? Like, I read it a few times, like not a whole lot, you know, not as much as you probably. I read it a few times, and I don't see anywhere saying, hey, go kill people on a massive scale. Yes, it says an eye for an eye, but like, could you Google top 5 terrorist organizations for me? I just want people to see that. The list.
Yeah, first of all, the Quran says you kill people in a massive number, and you are mistaken.
I have never seen it. If it does, then it makes sense.
If you go at chapter 9, verse 29 says, go and kill those who don't believe in Allah and the last days.
It makes sense now.
Yeah. So this is a massive number. This is not one or two. This is anyone, anywhere. Genocide. Either they convert to Islam or they pay the jizya. So the Quran says that. And Muhammad, he said, I've been commanded to kill all mankind until they say there's no God but Allah and no prophet but me. And if they do eat as we eat and pay us the zakat and pray as we pray and fast as we fast and do as we do, then and only then their blood and their property and their money is protected from my hand. Simply, clear, all of those references saying the same. Look how many. And all of those are authentic. So command of mass killing is all over in Islam.
Well, Prince, that reminds me an oddly bit of some politician from Europe in like the 1930s. Anyone that doesn't agree with me will get killed.
Yeah.
No, or
But you
isn't the
see,
same color
I
as me will get
advise you-
killed.
I advise you not to take that direction to defeat Islam. There is something hurt them more, will hurt the butt of every Abdul if you speak about the stupidity of the Quran more than the violence. Because always violence.
It is stupid though.
They
Like,
can, yeah.
it is
They
violent.
can justify it. They can justify it. Like now, they can say to you the Israeli are attacking the Palestinian when the fact is the opposite. This is their land. You took their land from them. So they try to justify violence, and always there is a way to justify it. But if you want to hurt the butt of Muhammad, is to talk about how stupid he is. As an example, Muhammad once was eating a goat. He asked for the first shoulder. He ate it. He asked for the second shoulder. He ate it. He asked for the third shoulder. The people, they said, but there's no fourth shoulder for the goat. So Muhammad is a fool. Muhammad don't remember which one Allah created first, the stars or the mountains, as with the Quran said. Muhammad is a fool. He make big mistakes, scientific mistake, historic mistake, those what hurt Muslims. So don't focus in the violence, because violence, it can be even attractive to some people. criminals, gang. That's why some they convert to Islam because of the violence. Not the opposite.
But see, Prince Muhammad was a fool and a pedophile at the same time. This dude has never
No,
heard of the
I
law.
don't agree with you. The story is
How
different.
come? Aisha was 9.
No, Aisha, she was 6.
Yes,
Okay.
some stories says 19.
No,
Some
no,
stories say 19. But
no. The story is the Christians are lying. The Aisha, she was 6, and she was very horny. Muhammad was very naive. He's 54 years only. He do not know anything about sex. Aisha, she did lure him to take him to the bedroom. She told him she got a watch, Japanese watch, have light in it. She said, let us go inside, close the blind. Muhammad is naive, he do not know. She told him, we'll show you this. So he closed the blind. She said, we cannot open this box and show you unless we take off our clothes. So Muhammad took off his clothes. He didn't know what she is doing. So she told him, now you have to lay down in the bed because I'm going to show you from top of you. So Muhammad, he lay down in the bed. She sat in the top of him. Bingo. She did rape him. Muhammad is a victim. The Christian, they lie. They say he was a pedophile. In fact, it was Aisha who is a pedo old. So she target old men because she is so horny. She take advantage of them. They are naive, 54 years old, but he knew nothing about life. So
I have a question about this.
Prince,
if this was a serious one, if you were serious about this, if this is real somehow, is this implying that the prophet and the messenger of God is an absolute fool? A fool?
No, the
such
story
a
I
fool
told
that
you
doesn't know how.
The story
What?
I told you is just a joke, my friend. This is not real.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Don't take it.
Just how ridiculous
No.
the Quran is. It
But
might
Muhammad
be
is
real.
a fool
You never
for
know.
sure. We do not need to
Yeah.
go to that story to know that Muhammad is a fool. As an example, Muhammad, he find out how the baby is made and why the baby looked like the mother or the father. So according to Muhammad, if the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy and will look like the father. And if the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl, will look like the mother. So we know that Muhammad is a fool. We know that this is absolutely false.
So is the prophet of God, is the prophet implying that you can make a baby without the semen of a man? Is that what the prophet is saying?
Well, you cannot make a baby without the semen of a man.
Yeah, but that's what he's saying.
This is not what it says. What it's saying, whoever comes first, the baby will be looking like the father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so if the man comes first, the baby will look like the father, which means will be a boy. If the woman comes first, the baby will be will be a woman, look like the mother. But we know that this is absolutely false. Most 99% of Muslim women, they never have orgasm because Muslim, they do circumcision for women. So that means they should not have female birth at all. And even the wife of Muhammad, she never have orgasm. Anyway, my friend, thank you for joining us. And,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Prince, one more thing before I go. Remember how you said don't use violence against them?
Against
See,
who?
they use no, don't bring up violence against the Muslims to hurt them. Remember that? Yeah, so, because I heard when I was arguing with one in real life 2 days ago, they brought up how, the Jews were bombing Palestine. Then I instantly just brought up one Abu Sayyaf group, Al-Qaeda in Arabian, Al-Qaeda in India, Al-Sahab, Ansar Allah, Hamas, Boko Haram. Then they tell me, no, Muslims are an advocate of peace.
So what the Jews will do, I mean, you rape your women, you kidnap their children, you take them with you, and then the Jews will send you flowers, they will bomb you, and they will spank the hell out of you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. If we have any Muhammadan would like to join us, feel free. You can invite your sheikh. Doesn't matter how big, small he is, we take all sizes. And we have 30 years guarantee, return guarantee policy. So if we take you, we send you back, don't worry. Otto?
Yeah?
Are you a Muslim?
No.
Guys, we want Muslims, please. I want Muslims. We want Muslims. Don't put your hand up unless you are a Muslim. Do we have Muslims? The only Muslim is here is Malik. And Malik, he never give us an answer for anything. I don't know what to do with him. Let us see this guy. You are back, Malik.
I am back, and
Okay.
I will.
Did you hear this
I
guy
will
speaking? Did you
still come back.
did you hear this guy speaking about your prophet having sex with a child? She is 6 years old. Why he did that?
I didn't listen. I didn't hear
Why your
that.
prophet he marry Aisha? She is 6 years old.
Why Rebecca married with Jacob
If
at
you can
3
show
years
me,
old?
if you can show me where in the Bible says
Why
that Rebecca
Rebecca?
married Jacob at the age of 3, you are my hero.
Yes.
All right.
How old? How old was how do you say the mother of Jesus married with
You stupid.
with who?
You
With who?
stupid. Mary
With
was a
who?
virgin. Doesn't matter how old. Let us say she is 1 day old.
No, she married. She married. Yes or no?
Or just stupid. She's married. Yeah, she's married. Potato. You stupid idiot. The first baby she have, if she have other babies, is when she is virgin. So she is already a woman. Have you ever heard of little girl? She is 1 day old. She will give birth. She would die. Mohmo Jola. Hello?
CP.
Yes.
I put my hand up, but what is it? I was trying to take it off because you only asked for Muslims.
Anything you want to say?
Yes. I was on a Muslim channel today, and I was there was a conversation, and I had a chance to ask some questions about paradise.
Okay.
So the question was, if according to them, if you go to paradise, you'll be are you going to the paradise of Adam and Eve, or is it a different paradise? Because Adam and Eve paradise, there was a restriction. But according to them, on the day of judgment, the paradise that they will be in would have no restrictions.
And?
You understand the question? So then how is it possible then at the day of judgment, there's no restriction anymore, even though there was restriction before?
You see,
And it was the question
no,
of
no, no.
the 72 virgins.
This is not a problem. The problem is when you say there's no restrictions, that is showing you that Islam is going to be a religion of Islam, or the heaven of Islam is going to be a religion of a hippie. There's no limit of what they can do, which means you can have sex with your mother, you can have sex with men, you can have sex with animals, you can have sex with anything is around you. So when we say there's no restriction, this is not the problem. It's about it is the heaven of Adam or the heaven of Eve. It's about what is the consequence. When the Quran says, Ma yashtahun, whatever they wish, is Allah going to keep his promise? The Muslim, they say yes. So if Allah is going to keep his promise and you will have whatever you wish, we know that according to Islam, a homosexual, he will go to heaven if he say shahada. So now a homosexual, he go and he do what homosexual do. Anything they wish, they will have. Anything. There's no restriction at all. That's why when I ask a Muslim man, what if somebody, a man, he want to sleep with you? He said, okay, so what? It says, the Quran says, whatever you wish. I said, what if somebody want to have sex with your mother? So what? Whatever you wish. What if a man, he want to have sex with his daughter? So what? Whatever he wish. So the Quran focus that anything you wish to have, anything you desire, it is there for you. You can have it. There's no restriction. And that is showing us that the heaven of Allah is the same as a community of people who they are, you know, like hippies, going naked, having sex with everybody. Everything is available. Everything is, there's nothing is called lawful and unlawful. And that will show us that this is what is evil community is. If Muslims don't see it evil, well, we see it evil. For this has become a house of God, which is nothing but sexuality. There's nothing there. Food and sex, food and sex. There's no prayer. Nobody worship Allah. There's no holiness. There's no decency. Do as you wish. This is why Wine is forbidden in earth, but it's not forbidden in heaven. Because there you can drink as much you want. And the reason Muhammad, he forbid wine, not because he's against wine, but because they start laughing at him and his followers that they are a bunch of drunk people. And he never said, actually, it's forbidden for you. The Quran never said it's forbidden for you to drink wine. It says, avoid it. And there's a huge difference between avoid it or it's forbidden. You know, avoid this thing. It's an advice. Forbidden, it is totally unlawful. The Muslim, they used to go to pray and they are totally drunk, as you see, chapter 4, verse number 43. And the Arab, the Christian, the Jews, they start making fun of Muhammad and his religion. Say, look at his followers. Look what kind of people they are following him. A bunch of drunken people who keep falling apart behind him. All right. Do we have any Muslims?
Yes, and I was also gonna say I noticed almost all those channels. It looks like they don't even have actual people that use their brains to think. Everyone is like any answer the person gives. Everyone believes it without even thinking about. Wait a minute, this person didn't answer a single question.
Well, answering question in Islam is always based on certain things. Like I say, I don't know. Like always when they try to escape something, they say, I don't know. But when Muslims, they speak between each other, the story is different. As an example, there's a video, I don't know who recorded. There was 3 or 4 Abdul talking to each other. Supposedly it's private. So they were talking about the chapter of in the Quran approving you to be a pimp. Each time I say the Quran approving us, if we are Muslims, to work as a pimp, the Muslim, they say, it doesn't say that, CP. You are a liar, CP. Where it says that, CP. So then we find that those 4 Abduls talking to each other, and they say, literally, it looked like Allah, He approved us to be a pimp. And the video is there. Fifi, Mrs. Fifi, and 3 Muslims. They agree. If I say the Quran says you can be a pimp, they will accuse me of lying. They talk between each other. They say it's true. So this is how they lie. Lying, you know, this is why people, they say Islam without lies dies. We say, they deny. They speak alone, they agree.
I see your point.
Yeah. You know, Mimi Hijab, when he was debating David Wood, he denied. Ali Dawa, he make fun of a Christianity. He denied that God, he can enter his body. He said God cannot, you know, if God enter as a creation, he cannot be God. Right? Then they go and make poo-poo. Everything Mimi Hijab, he denied in his debate. Later he mentioned he was debating a Muslim Shia. And everything he said to David Wood, he agreed with David Wood. But in the debate, he refused it. So it's very well known that Muslims, they play games. And this is why I say never trust a Muslim. An honest Muslim is an ex-Muslim, like you. You left Islam, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. So this is how you see if because in order to stay as a Muslim, after all what you learn, there's no way you're honest.
When the sawdust settles and
there is no way a person, he can be honest and he stay. You know? Let me see where is the video. Here, let us see. You can be a pimp. I think this video exists in what her name, Hatun. Hatun. Right? You can watch it. Christian Prince is lying. It doesn't say that, CP. Yeah? They go, they speak to each other. Yes, you can be a pimp, brother. Alhamdulillah. It looked like the Quran agree, brother. Alhamdulillah. Look like the video become everywhere. So between them, Alhamdulillah, brother, you can be a pimp. Allahu Akbar. You face them with the verse, they said it doesn't say that. This is your understanding. Nowhere it says that. Right? Anyway. You're welcome. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? May they. Anyone? Like the dad here. He made books, made a lot of money in his CDs, speaking about miracle number 19. And then when the miracle number 19 got busted, he decided to wash his hand from it. But isn't it you, yourself, the one who promoted this? And you claim this is a clear evidence?
Right. If they had somebody added something, the count won't be there. If somebody had lost out something, Usman lost out something, the count would have gone off. Alif Lam Mim, Alif Lam Mim. Again, how many times? 7 times Alif Lam Mim surahs. Such a simple thing. Why don't you count the alifs and the lams and the memes? And you see, whether Osman missed out or Hafsa missed out or who missed out. So,
see, he adopted those false numbers. The same Didat made fun of the same numbers.
What I say, I know these people will believe. So the man so clever that people are, hero worshipping him. And whatever I say, I know these people will believe. So the man creates a...
See? He's making fun now of the one who made this false theory. And he is supposedly exposing him. But he made God knows how many $1 million from what this guy he fabricate. You see how the liars they are? So he thinks because he's so clever, he can fool people. That's what he's saying. Playing with numbers is very easy. But we can check out in 2 seconds, we will find that all those numbers are fabrication. Like they say to you, the number of days in the Quran is 365 days. That's false. In the Quran it says that. Are you sure? We can go right now and type the word day in the search engine. So it is a big fat fabrication. They make money of all of them. They are businessmen. So this coward did that. He used this fabrication of this man of miracle, mathematic miracle, to promote his book. At that time, everybody sponsored those fake miracles because the point is, even though we knew it's a lie, as long it's a good lie, it is a good lie. So Muslims believe that this is a good lie. There's a video in YouTube. The Sheikh is explaining how we can convert people to Islam. Speaking about good lies. So he said there is a guy, and by the way, those are stories, they fabricate them. But anyway, he said there is a Muslim guy. He have a friend, he is a Jew. Or neighbor, sorry, not a friend. He keep asking the Jew, why you don't convert to Islam? The Jewish guy, he says, well, I like to smoke and drink. The Muslim guy said to him, who told you you cannot? You can drink and smoke. The Jewish guy, he said, really? He said, yeah. Say Shahada, come on. So now the Jewish guy, he said Shahada. After he said the Shahada, the Muslim said to him, now listen, you said Shahada, so from now on, you cannot smoke, you can drink. The guy, but he said, a second ago you told me you can. I said, yeah, you can now. Not after you say Shahada. And they are proud about deceiving the guy to convert. He's talking about it, he's proud how smart this Muslim. I did not say you can drink later. I was saying you can. But that when I said that to you, you are a Jew. So deception is their God. Deception is the Quran. My first book I wrote is called The Deception of Allah. Why? Because Allah said Allah is the best of deceivers. And the Muslim in translation, they say planning is the best of planners. And then I made the second book I wrote. The Muslim, they flood Amazon. And they tried to take my books from Amazon. Then I went against Amazon. I told them I'm going to go to court if you don't put my books back, because you have no right to do that. And they put my books back. They got so upset for I get them busted with no mercy. Everything in my book is true. Check any of my books. When I mentioned the story of Muhammad killing a person because of jealousy, do you remember the guy from Germany, what he said? Or Fifi, and those, we cannot in Sahih Bukhari. It's not in Sahih Bukhari, brothers and sisters. We cannot find it in Sahih Bukhari. or the opening in my book, Sex in Allah. They made a video. We cannot find this hadith. This is a false. This is a lie. I found in the hadith. I show it to them. You are a bunch of idiots. So we know that the second you expose this garbage cult, they will go against you. If you lie about Islam to support Islam, they support you. So when Mimi Hijab was debating David Wood, if we can record a debate, every Muslim in the stage knew that Mimi Hijab is lying. Yet they clap, Allahu Akbar, hey, victory, because this is what Islam is. This is a good lie. I'm lying to defend Islam, taqiyya. And people don't understand that Muslims are satanic. For this is what Satan teach. The Bible, Jesus said to us, you don't even take an oath. He said, yea, yea, or nay, nay. Anything else is from the devil. Why I want to take an oath? I would take an oath only because I lie all the time. So now I want to prove that I'm not a liar. So I say, okay, I swear by God. Because all the time you're lying. But the one who lies all the time, does it matter really if he swear or not? He's a liar. If you care for God, you will not lie anyway. And then we find that Muhammad himself, he encouraged Muslims to lie. Not only in the Quran, but in the Hadith. He says you can lie to three: your friends, your enemies, and your family. Who's left? If I can lie to my friends, I can lie to my wives, I can lie to my enemy. Okay, who is left? Any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us? And don't take me wrong, Muslims, I like to convert. You know, I want to have an endless penis. Imagine if you have a barbecue outside in your yard. You don't need to go there. You can flip the food with your penis from far distance. I mean, there is many use of this endless penis. It's endless. The guy, he said to me, can you imagine Allah? Can you imagine endless penis? Can you? And the women fit for that penis. I mean, how that will work? That means the women, her body is endless too. Unless you are telling me that the vagina of this woman extend with the penis, but the women, she have normal body. So the penis go in, and then the vagina continue like a tunnel, endless tunnel. But the woman is thin. It's very funny when the Muslims, they speak about logic. They are very logical people. But the second you ask them a question, it's an embarrassment for them. They ask you why you need to be logical. This is the problem, brother.
I thought it was Allah know best if you ask him anything logical.
Huh? Say again?
I thought it was Allah know best when you ask him for something logical.
No, it's haram. It's haram to be logical. It's against Islam. No, it's haram. You know, like Ali Dawa, he made it so clear that if you try to make things logical, that is the act of shaitan. This is not the act. This is not from God. Shaitan wants you to be logical. And the second you become logical, you are going to leave the faith. We have his video here. We can play it. Here we go.
Sicknesses, man, I can...
Shut up. Why we need to be logical?
When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him to do something, bow down to Adam, he couldn't comprehend logically
why he had to do that when he feels like he's better than him. The problem is this: taking the aql over the naql. That is exactly our problem, and we apply this into our day-to-day life.
Just to translate for you what he is saying, taking the brain over the story, which means considering what the brain think over what the story is saying. Naql is like something told us from the old generation. So when you take the brain above what you learned from the Quran, which means you have to take it blindly. If you want to use your brain, you're in trouble. You cannot.
Oh, explain it to me logically, or, I'm going to start doubting things. This is exactly why Shaitan fell into disbelief. We have to understand everything in the context where Ramadan, etc. All I'm just saying is, obviously, there's a lot of things I don't agree with Dr. Yasir Qadi, and there's things I agree with also. So the thing is here, it's just, I don't want to get into the details and nitty-gritty. The point I'm trying to make is, he also done a video on this matter. The point I'm trying to say, and what I don't understand is this: why do we have to understand everything in the context where, why does it always have to be logical?
So Muslims, why the Trinity have to be logical for you? Any Muslim can tell us? How come when it's come to do your stupid religion, nothing have to be logical? Why it have to be logical? How come the same people, they say Trinity is not logical? Logical is what? According to who? Why it's not logical? This is how God is. Is God, he can do the impossible. Nothing is impossible for God. So why it's not logical? What logic mean? Is it logical that Jesus is born of a virgin? It's not. Muslims are hypocrite. There's no logic. Unless you believe it's a miraculous birth. The second we say miraculous, that means God is almighty and he is above any ability. So it's not logical for any one of us to be born without a woman and a man having sex, and then you are going to be their baby. That is the logic. So the Muslims, they come with hypocrisy. Logic is needed when they want to attack Christianity. Logic is haram when they speak about Islam. It's forbidden, brother. It's a sin, brother. Haram. You should not be logical.
In the context where, why does it always have to be logical? Why does it have to be something where we're like, oh, explain it to me logically, or, I'm going to start doubting things? This is exactly why Shaitan fell into disbelief. When Allah...
So Shaitan is the one who make you think logical. Did you hear it? This is the same guy who made a video saying Trinity is not logical. Can you believe it? How hypocrite liars they are.
And then I noticed they never give any references when they are giving you answers, because they know they're only giving you their opinion, and on their opinion, it's not actually based on anything according to the religion.
Even the opinion of their scholars most of the time is based on nothing. Like, if you go and open Ibn Kathir, you will see tons of opinion of Ibn Kathir based on nothing. He don't even quote Muhammad says that. He says it doesn't make sense, so I don't accept with this. But so when they want, it doesn't make sense. When they want, it makes sense. For us, you will not find a Christian trying to say to you, okay, the Bible says God created the earth and the heaven in 6 days. In the 7, he's done. I don't go and say the 6 days mean 6 million years. I don't fabricate. The Bible says 6 days. It just says 6 days. It doesn't say million. It doesn't say 6,000. It doesn't say 6 billion. It doesn't say that. The Muslims, because this is the religion of the hypocrite, oh, science now, they say it's millions of years. Suddenly the day is a mere billion year. Anyone remember when this Abdul, the two Abdul, they call me and they want to show me the video of NASA about something happened to the moon? Anyone remember? They gave us a video, and what NASA is saying, they are not saying the moon is split. They are saying that there is proof that the moon is alive, which means there's magma inside. This is not about the moon split or So they gave me the video. In the video it says that there is something happened, you know, couple of hundred of millions of years. The Muslims, because they are so stupid, oh, there is something happened to the moon. Hundreds of millions, but did not notice that their prophet was exist only 1400 years ago. So they gave me the video, we played the video. The second I showed them, see what it says? He said, where it says that? I did not hear that. No, it doesn't say that. Yeah, got them busted. They are just a bunch of fools. They believe, just give them anything. Anything will make Islam look good. They don't question it. And then we question it, and then we get them busted. The same as Lili Dawah, he says, the scientific miracles of the Quran debunked. How many times this guy in a speaker corner, he speak about scientific miracles, and he himself, he said he became a Muslim. He's a Muslim, he's born of a Muslim family. What Muslim? But now it's a time where you cannot deny it. Debunked. It is totally debunked. What you can say. So all those years, 20, 30 years of lying to people about scientific miracles in the Quran, it turned to be all of it is hocus. Subhanallah, 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 brothers and sisters. Somebody give him some hormone.
He said that there is 5 ozone layers. So 7.6. Who have ever said that this is an ozone layer?
Hold on.
I was debating with him, and I can remember this very clearly a couple of years ago. Some Muslims, so they can understand, were celebrating as if I was like, oh my God, scientific miracles in the Quran got debunked. And I thought, while I'm sat here, I'll quickly touch up on this quickly because it's not really that important. So in the Andrew Tate video that I did, I mentioned that the scientific miracles in the Quran got debunked. And for some odd reason, funnily enough, like as if they thought that it was a slip of the tongue. I'll repeat it again, very carefully. The scientific miracles argument in the Quran got debunked.
The question is, debunked by who? Who is the first one who wrote a book debunking the scientific miracles? I heard his name is a Christian prince. We got you busted. Do we have any Muhammadan?
TP, I have a quick question too.
All right.
So I also asked him about abrogation, and he was like the abrogation is for wisdom. So then I wanted to ask him, but he he didn't want me to ask any more questions. So I wanted to ask him, like, let's say right now, if you go to war, like let's say against another country, and you kill the men there, are we now still allowed, according to Islam, to take the woman? And since you remember the line about what your right hand possess, so I wanted to ask him, where's the abrogation for that one now? Because now you can't do that. It doesn't make any sense because then you become a savage if you do that.
Yeah, but you know, this is not really the good argument for this. The good argument is if Allah is abrogating things because, like, I understand what you are trying to say, but if Allah, this is what you need to say to them. I'm just trying to help you. You need to say to them, if Islam the last religion, the Quran cannot be abrogated no more, but most of the Quran does not fit with today anymore. So where is the abrogation for it? So if we cannot, if this is the reason of abrogation, then the abrogation should continue as long as a human being live. Not only for being savage or not. So if at that time something was accepted, which is possible, why not? I mean, we know that's a human being through history. Things change. You know, what was accepted yesterday is accepted today. Like even in the West, not long time ago, women, they cannot go on the beach and wear those bikini. So like the the pant starts shrinking, it's almost become nothing. So society was not accepting something. Society now is accepting things. But that means, if this is the reason, then the Quran should be abrogated all the time. It cannot be the final message of Muhammad, and Muhammad cannot be the final messenger, because Muhammad is dead. Therefore, there's no more abrogation for what is given. So Allah have to send a new messenger to abrogate what is sent by a previous messenger. Plus, why Muhammad he abrogates something he just said yesterday? So I can take, I can take that. Okay, Musa says something thousands of years ago, and then a prophet came long after. Well, the life changed, so that is abrogated. But Muhammad, he said things yesterday, he changed it by the morning. And even the Arab, they mention that, and they say, look, this potato Muhammad, he enjoined his men something by the morning, by afternoon, he changed it, he forbade the same thing second day in the morning. So what is the reason? Obviously Muhammad, he noticed that he is making a mistake. This is not from God, you know, and cannot be from God. Or, you know, when Muhammad, he claimed that Allah, he sent him verses, and he was in the top of the camel, and the camel could not carry the verses. Who in the world want to believe such a garbage? Is the verses something physical? Any Muslim? Is the camel, is the verses he is receiving, are they something physical and they are heavy? So Muhammad is a person like he's mentally ill. He said things, none of them is so stupid.
I think it's the people around him was too gullible. That's why it was easier.
Say again?
The people around him were gullible, so it was easier to just
No. The people around him, they did not believe him, my friend. They did not. There's a group of men around him. They are doing business. So there's many false prophets in the Arabian Peninsula. Every few weeks you will have a new prophet. So Muhammad was competing with others, and there's a struggle for business because it's all about business. So Abu Bakr, Omar, those are going to get the benefit, and later they become the caliphate. Omar himself, he got Muhammad busted. If you remember, when Omar, he says, the black stone, I know that you are useless, cannot hurt. You do no harm, no benefit, correct?
Yes.
But Muhammad himself, he said that the black stone is going to be witness in the day of judgment. Whoever touched them is going to erase your sin. So which one of them telling the truth? Obviously Omar. But Muhammad don't dare to punish Omar for what he said. Omar, he knew that Muhammad is a fraud. Aisha, she made fun of Muhammad many times. She said to him, and you are the one who claimed to be prophet of Allah? She's making fun of him. So there's people who get the benefit, they sponsor him because of the benefit they will get. And there is people, they've been forced. When Muhammad, he paid Bani Umayyah a lot of money, so they convert to Islam. Those people don't believe in Islam, and they don't accept Muhammad. They don't like him. They hate him. He paid them money so they will convert. By making them convert, he added warrior criminals. They love to kill. And then Muhammad, even he said, Islam is victorious by the evil ones. Islam is victorious by the criminals. He admit. And later, those same people who he paid them to convert to Islam, they killed his family. Ali and Fatima and her kids, they slaughtered them and they hijacked the caliphate. Islam is just a gang. So the spread of Islam was not even by Muhammad. The spread of Islam was by this family. The same family, Muhammad, he paid them to convert to Islam. Abu Sufyan. Later they are known as the Umayyin. when Muhammad he said that the chapter of Al-An'am was delivered to him carried by 70,000 angels. Did any Muslim ask him where are they? And why it take that much huge number? The only answer for this, that this chapter was so big. Where is the chapter now? Did it shrink? Why we need 70,000 angels to carry a chapter? Do we have any Muslim? 70,000 angels to carry a chapter, and this is the chapter of the animals? Why? Huh? Muhammad don't lie. Muhammad himself is the father of all lies. $70,000 angels, huh? True story. Let me see if I can find you the reference. But I don't think I can find it in English, but no problem. It is C. Imagine I say 70,000 angels, they delivered to me this revelation. And it was so heavy, brother. How big this... yeah, here we go. The only chapter, according to here, it says, the one who came in full, like one delivery, it was the chapter of Al-An'am. They delivered it to Allah Prophet as one delivery, and it was carried by 70,000 angels.
Except for Surah Al-An'am, for it was revealed in a group, and 70 angels spread it from all the heavens until they brought it to the Prophet, may God's prayers and peace be upon him and his family. It was not recited to a sick person except that God healed him.
Muslims, why we need 70,000 angels to carry this chapter? What happened? How big it is? How many kilos? This is a chapter of Al-An'am. Why we need 70,000 angels? Huh? Any Muhammadan? 100, read with me. This is the total number of this chapter, 165 verses. Why we need 70,000 angels to carry it? And did they carry a physical book? I thought Muhammad received recitation. So the angels, they carry recitation? And then the Muhammadan, they say to you, Islam is about logic. Isn't it? Any Abdul? Mayday. Do we have any Abdul? Look like we are out of customers for today. So guys, did we explain to you the topic? Did we learn that the whole story of the 19, first of all, it's a lie. the numbers are fabrication. I can debunk any one of them by counting right now. And the top of that, Muhammad, he created the numbers to fit with the Jews. The Jews, they made fun of him. They gave him false information that in our book, which means the book of the Jews and the book of the Christians, in our books, we have 19 guardian for the heaven, so for the hell. How many Muhammad you have? The stupid Muhammad, he believed them. So he gave them verses confirming what is in their book. And the verses in the Quran saying that. Which mean what Muhammad, and they try to make it a miracle. In fact, it is a proof that Muhammad is a fraud. And it says here clearly that the reason this 19 is important, so the people of the scriptures, they will attain certainty. Why? Because it is in total agreement, according to the foolish Muhammad, that this is what the Christians and the Jews believe, that the guardian of hell are 19 angels in their book. Do you see how we get them busted so easy? And how stupid Muhammad is? Can you go through the incident of Mubahala? Well, Mubahala is just another proof Muhammad is a fraud. The Christians came from Najran to debate Muhammad. He could not answer them. He says, come, bring your wife, bring my wives. And here you see Muhammad is an ignorant. Don't you know that those are monks? They don't get married. They're monks. What my wives? Bring your wife, I bring my wives. Bring your children, I bring my children. He don't even have children. And let us invoke Allah to curse the one who is lying. Well, this is not about lying. If somebody believes in something, doesn't mean he's lying. If someone, he's a Muslim, and he come to me and he believe Muhammad is a prophet, he is not lying when he say he believe in Muhammad. He believe in a lie. This is different. Lying is you saying something you know it's not true. Believing in a lie doesn't make you the liar, make you a victim of a lie. So Muhammad here made another stupid mistake. And how that will prove who's right, who's wrong? Let us invoke curse on the one who is lying. Are you saying to me Allah will not expose us unless we ask him to curse us? If this is a scenario, that means anyone can lie and there's no consequence, because I have to ask Allah to punish me, otherwise he will not. Do we have any Muhammadan? Mayday? Anyone? Anyone would like to help me to convert to Islam so I can take his wife in heaven? For the Quran says, whatever you wish. Whatever you wish. When I ask a Muslim, like, so what if somebody is mentally will have sex with his mother? So what? I said to him, what if somebody want to have sex with Muhammad? He says, so what? So what?
CP, in that case, would they clone him for you instead?
Yeah, and this is the problem here. What if all the men, they want to have only one woman, maybe, you know? What we will do? So Allah will... what if a man, he decide, I'm going to have her for myself? And the other guy, he said, I want to have her for myself only. How that whatever I wish work? It's just a stupid promise. It doesn't make sense. And it's not practical. It's can't happen. No sin in heaven, the Abdul said to me. No sin in heaven. He screamed at me. He says, what you don't understand? There's no sin in heaven. Why you don't understand? Christian Prince is not understanding. No sin in heaven. Well, if you think about it carefully, everything Muhammad he said and he did is a sin. And when the Muslim confirmed that to me, obviously he is confirming sin. Islam is a religion of sin. I found the video actually here. This guy was saying to me, there's no sin in heaven. He screamed at me. Like, why you don't understand? What's wrong with you? Why you don't want to understand?
But why would only the righteous go into heaven? That wouldn't make any sense. You have to do the righteous thing to go to heaven.
Yes, Abdul.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Yeah, hello. What happened to you?
I want you to. I want to show a hadith to you.
No, why you don't read this hadith for us in the screen?
Because that's the topic of the woman in New Zealand.
No, I'm talking about this hadith now. We passed that. What do you think about your prophet saying that the best of Muslims, the best of mankind are the Muslims because they put chains around the neck of people?
Yeah.
Let us go to where I speak about the heaven. Give me a second because I don't know where in the video he mentioned that. This video is long, so let us see.
Like, by my will, I will forgive your sins.
Where it says that? Where it says that? Doesn't say.
Oh, but that's the meaning. That's the meaning.
No. It's not up to you to say this is the meaning. It says, he said, I heard Allah Messenger saying, touching them erases sin.
Yeah.
Okay, touching them erases sin. That's it. You touch them, you're sin. We need to find exactly where, the Abduls, they insist, one of them, like one after one, they keep saying to me, what's wrong with you? Why you don't want to understand? There's no sin in heaven. There's no sin. So it should be in this video. Like, what's wrong with you, Christian Prince?
Okay, wait, just wait a second, please. I want to
yeah. Anyway, maybe you can watch the video yourself and find it. I will post the video for you. You can find which minute he said that. No sin in heaven. What's wrong with you? Screaming at me. There's no sin in heaven. The Quran says that. Whatever you wish. And you know that this is a fraud promise because this cannot be true. If you go and see what when we say criminals, what the criminals they are about. Criminals, they wish to have something is not lawful for them. And if we say to a person whatever he wish, and this is a promise of God, will that mean his wish? What if his wish is against your wish? Either we are able to preserve the command, whatever you wish, or we cannot. What if somebody, he is a gay, he decides to sleep with you? This is his wish. The Quran says whatever you wish. So which one we would do? That means here, that's it, you have to accept. But what if it is against your wish?
CP.
Yeah.
Also, wouldn't that also go against it? Because let's say if you're in heaven and someone else is in hell and they're your friend, you can just wish they were in heaven with you. So he has to approve it because it's anything you wish.
Yeah. There is tons of things here. It's just a stupid. But as usual, if we want to talk about what makes sense, nothing in Islam makes sense. I found a video here, it's short. Maybe this one can give us a better. This one is so long. This one is 3 minutes only. Let's see. Are you in the heaven allowed to have sex with men?
I don't know. Maybe yes, because but in heaven, Allah promised that you will have anything that you want, you desire.
Okay, so why? What kind of religion? It is yes to have sex in heaven with men, which means you will be a homo, but it is haram to be a homo on earth. What is the logic?
Only God knows. Maybe because in heaven there is no, we don't have that shame. Like we think it's wrong, but in heaven we don't have the wrong and the right. Everything is right.
So in the heaven, it's a hippie place. You do whatever you wish. You take your penis, you put it anything in front of you, even if it's a goat.
Maybe, yeah. According to Islam, it's a like this, yeah.
Well, that's a wonderful religion, my friend. So what is the point of saying that being a gay is a sin then, if it is going to be okay in heaven? Okay, in the heaven, it says whatever you wish, as you said. If a man, he like to have sex with you and he want to do bang bang to you, do you have a problem with that?
Of course I have.
But to
Yeah.
God, he said to him whatever he wish. He have to keep his promise. So now how Allah can maintain his promise, whatever he wish, if he wish to have you?
I don't know. Maybe, can I ask you a question if you don't mind?
I'm not a gay, my friend. Let us continue with that conversation. So what kind of God, he says to us, whatever you wish, but he cannot keep his promise because the guy, he like to have sex with you. Maybe you are very handsome. So now how Allah will solve the problem? Here we go. You don't want to give him you don't want to give him your anus, but he like to have your anus. How we can solve this issue? What do you think about Allah? How he will solve it?
Because I think maybe Allah, he will provide him that like, I don't know, but if you ask me, according to my knowledge, maybe Allah will provide him the pleasure or imagination.
Or maybe
so that
Allah,
he can
maybe Allah will create like an implement of your anus to keep his promise, like he will make two of you.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Oh, okay. So guys,
That's why I say.
maybe Allah, he will make two of Mr. Ali, one to that guy to F, and one is this one. So okay, that makes sense. Now, my friend, if you go
Yeah.
to heaven, I am asking you a very serious question. Take it into consideration. You are now a Muslim who is going to enter heaven. What is the first wish sexually you wish to have in the heaven of Allah?
Maybe, I don't know, maybe get a good wife there.
Good wife in the heaven of Allah, you will have a good wife. I mean, she have to be a whore. How is she? How you can find a good
No.
how you can find a good wife in Allah house if you are saying to
In
me,
Quran it says that
my
you
friend,
will,
my friend,
yeah.
if you just said to me that in the heaven of Allah everybody F everybody, so what good wife mean?
Like good wife, I mean like beautiful wife.
Just beautiful. Okay, is that how Muhammad described that Allah will give you a woman? They have nice nipples and they have nice vagina and they have nice breast.
Yeah, it's about who, right? Whose?
No, not necessarily. Even Allah, he will import from hell special women who are prostitute, like prostitute they work in Las Vegas. So, as you see, this is how stupid this cult is. Are you in the heaven? But this is not even the video I'm looking for. There's many videos about sin. Maybe you can find them. But they agree that in heaven there is no sin. You do whatever you wish. All of it is about effing, sex, sleep with everybody, everybody sleep with everybody. And practically, it can happen. But the word whatever you wish, it is impossible. Because people, they have different wishes. And as long they are interact with each other, so a person, he might say he want to sleep with you, but you don't want to sleep with this person. How Allah can grant the wish for the one who made that wish, which is against your own wish? We should change the title of this video to make it Wish Wish. The wishy-wishy God. Do we have anyone who wish to talk to us from the Wish Wish community? Anyone?
TP.
Uh-huh.
So let's say every parent that goes into the Muslim heaven, wouldn't you just wish all your kids all day with you? So that means no one's gonna go to hell.
Your voice was cutting. I didn't understand. Say again.
So let's say like you're a parent and you have 5 kids, right? And you're in heaven. You're just gonna wish all your kids all day with you. So it's
for some reason your voice is cutting badly. Maybe you can go out and come back. It's not doing good. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, try one more time.
Hello?
I could not understand really.
Yes, I was saying, let's say you're a parent and you have 5 kids, right?
Okay.
then you go to heaven, but your 5 kids go to hell. You can just wish they were there with you. So that means no one's going to be in hell,
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, they will be,
according to this.
if Allah, He said, whatever you wish, you can bring whoever you want. That's all right. That's a good point. What if I wish to bring Shaitan with me?
Exactly.
What a stupid cult. Whatever you wish, you know, whatever. You know, you know the story of, according to Muslims, when Noah, he entered the ship. Do you know how Shaitan get in?
How?
So Noah, the flood is started, and the last animals who is getting inside the ship was the donkey. But the donkey was so slow, and he's not even moving. So Noah, he said to him, "What's wrong with you? The flood is coming. Jump in the go in the ship." The donkey said to him, "I cannot go. Somebody is holding me from my tail." Noah, he looked, he found Shaitan holding the donkey from his tail. He told him, let him, we need to go. Shaitan, he says, either me and the donkey together, or he will not. So Noah, he allowed the donkey and the Shaitan to get in, and this is how Shaitan survived the flood. True story.
You swear by the shin?
Huh?
Do you swear by the shin?
Yeah, this is Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir. Not only that, Noah, he found inside the ship. I don't know if somebody have the link in English, so we can show to everybody. he found a mice in the ship. So he asked Allah for help. Allah, he made the lion have a flu. The lion, he sneezed. A cat came from his mouth. And this is how Allah helped Noah to fight the mice so they will not damage his food in the ship. Makes sense. The lion sneeze. He will sneeze what? He sneeze cats. Very normal. Yeah. That's why when I ask Muslims, do you believe in Ibn Kathir? They refuse to say, yes. No, they know that Ibn Kathir is just an idiot. Yeah. The lion, he sneezed. True story. Any Muhammadan here, he is a lion, he sneezed for us. Let me show you the reference. But I don't think you will find this in Ibn Kathir in English. But you can try, I don't know. You know? You can try. Let us see. In Ibn Kathir, volume number 2, page number 461. Heaven allowed. Let me show you. Give me a second. I doubt you will find this story in English. I don't think so. So here it says, and regarding, maybe somebody can look and see if we can find this, this chapter. Hold on. If you can open Ibn Kathir in English, but I doubt you will find it in English, right? This is interpretation of because you see the same verse appear in the Quran twice. So either it should be 1140 or 2327, Ibn Kathir. All right? See if you can find the story about the lion sneezing. Until then, let us go and see the Arabic one. Where is the Arabic? Where is the Arabic? We did not post it here. Okay, let's go to this. So this is Ibn Kathir, and here it says, All right. The first animals who enter the ship was the birds, and the last animal who enter was the donkey. And Iblis, which means Shaitan, he hold the donkey from his tail. And then Noah, he says to him, "Come on, get up, get up." And then he could not because Shaitan is holding him. So Noah, he said to him, "Okay, enter even if Iblis or Shaitan is with you." Let us read together.
The first bird to enter was the donkey, and the last animal to enter was the donkey. Then Satan clung to his sin and wanted to get up, so Satan weighed him down while he was clinging to his sin. So Noah, peace be upon him, began to say to him, "What's wrong with you? Come in." He got up but was not able to, so he said, "Come in, even if Satan is with you." So they entered the ship, and he mentioned some of them. The predecessors were unable to carry the lion with them until the fever fell upon it.
So Allah, he made the lion have a fever, and this is why he was able to. The story is trying to explain how he was able to convince Mr. Lion to jump in the ship. Like how you can convince the lion, you know. So very simple. Allah made him have a fever. He gets sick. He slept. Noah, he carried him. Very simple. We saw the story. Then here you will see the other side of the story. Let us see where he sneezed. Where is the sneezing stuff? Here we go. So here it says, by the way, those stories all are true. A Muslim in Discord, his name is Abdullah, he says, how we can trust CP if he is a kufr? How you trust those stories, Mr. Kufr?
When Noah loaded 2 of each pair into the ark, his companion says, "How can the livestock be at peace with the lion with them?" So God gave him a fever, and it was the first fever that descended on the earth. Then they complained about the mouse and said, "The worm is spoiling our food and our possessions." So God inspired the lion and he sneezed, and the cat came out of it and the mouse hid from it.
See? Are you there? I just post the link in Discord. Maybe the admin can shorten it and post it in YouTube, please. So this is Ibn Kathir. We cannot find this information, Ibn Kathir, in English, can we? Can we find this information, Ibn Kathir, in English? I don't think so. I would be surprised, actually, if they put that in translation. I'm very sure they cut it off. The lion, he sneezed, and the cat came from his mouth. Achoo! Achoo! True story. And how Allah, he made the lion sneeze, he inspired him. It's an act of inspiration, brother. This should be in Ibn Kathir, chapter 11, verse number 40. You know what? Let me check. If I can find it in the English one. But I doubt that we can find such a thing in the English page. Those are the legs of Allah. So let us go to Ibn Kathir in English. Chapter 11. And then we go to verse number 40. There is no way we will find it here. Yeah. Oh, what we need to do, we search for the word donkey. Right? Donkey. Ah, look, look, look. You see, they did not continue the rest of the story. So they mentioned the donkey. Let me check. Maybe it's up here. But anyone see the donkey story? I see only it says the last animal enter. They cut the rest.
You didn't say inshallah, that's why.
Yeah, they cut it off. You see, I don't see it. Where is the you know, the shaitan, the sneeze, and oh, there's nothing, you know. Where is the lion, he sneeze? It's not there. They took it off. As always, they will never, there's no way they will translate this into English and people would die laughing. Do you see people how they lie? Why Ibn Kathir in English is not the same as the original Ibn Kathir in Arabic? This is Ibn Kathir in Arabic. See it? What is missing? How come Ibn Kathir in Arabic have way more pages and way more stories? We cannot find them in Ibn Kathir in English. This is why I say to you, you cannot trust any Islamic books translation. This is why when you see those people, even Christians, they try to teach about Islam, they are limited in their ability to know. If I am an American born or a British or whatever, I don't speak Arabic. How I'm going to find out those stories? Here we go. The English Ibn Kathir is here. Doesn't say any of this. So now I will convince myself that I did read Ibn Kathir. I know Ibn Kathir book, but in fact you know nothing about the book. Or they filter it and they deleted all stories which is present embarrassment. So they can preserve the image of the laughable Islam, so you will not laugh. Any Abdul? Who is a Muhammad and would like to join us? Mayday, Mayday. How do you do? So when those liars, they try to promote a lie, we are here to get them busted. And they knew that they are no match. All so-called mathematical miracles in the Quran is a big fat lie. Your God even cannot calculate very simple number. Like when we say the Quran says, not us, that Allah, He created from the animals 8 pairs. Does that sound like somebody he have any intellect and knowledge of mathematics? Eight pairs is 16s. But if you read the Quran, count 8 animals. So the stupid author of the Quran, he made a big mistake in the Arabic language. You should not say 8 pairs. For 8 pairs is 8x2. You read the verse, 2 sheep. Okay, this is 2 sheep. 2 goat, this is total 4. All right. And then you continue. 2 camels, okay, this is 6. And 2 cattle, this is total 8. Where is the 8 pairs? This is 4 pairs. Do you see it? What mathematical miracle? Your God do not know the difference between 8 pairs and 4 pairs. Those are 4 pairs. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? In return, if you win, we give you 8 pairs of animals. Any Muhammadan? Nobody? Who is a Muhammadan? He dared to challenge me. Open challenge. You show them their book, your prophet, what they said, they say we don't accept. We are in a time where Muslims don't even accept what their prophet said. This is how da'if Islam is. This is how collapse it is. Even their prophet, his words are not accepted no more. They try to hide behind, we know I don't accept the hadith. Well, this is what your prophet said. I accept the Quran. And then the second you start showing them the Quran, they start giving you false answers. The Quran said the sun set in murky water. No, 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 no. This is how it appear. Where is the word appear? If you accept only the Quran, where in the Quran it says appear? Liars. They, anything is embarrassing, we have to bury. Anything is not, we have to publish everywhere. Any Muhammadan? We have many Muslims in Discord, look at them. But none of them dare to join us. Their wives is not approving them to join. They have to get permission from the big mama. All right. Last call, any Muhammadan? Mayday, mayday. Even Zakir Naik is not calling us no more. Maybe he's dead. What do you think, guys? Why Zakir Naik is not calling? Is he okay? I think he's dead. Kids and breath. First of all, I did that review, but that I'm not dead. Zakir Naik, how I know? You're not calling us no more. Kids and breath. First of all, I'm very moody. In fact, my enemy number 1 in the world is David Moody. What? Say again, I did not get this one. My number 1 enemy in the world is David Moody. Your number 1 enemy in the world, his name is Moody? Are you talking about the Moody of India? Exactly. By the way, why is your enemy? Is that because he is a Hindu? Exactly. And is it true that he accused you that you did commit terrorist act? Exactly. And is it true that you did? Exactly. You just confess your sin. Christian breath. First of all, I am a person who do copy paste. I don't know what I'm saying. I said exactly, but I don't mean it. What do you mean? You just said exactly. I said to you, you are the one who did the terrorist. You said exactly. First of all, this was metaphorical exactly. It's not exactly. What? This was a metaphorical exactly? How it's you said exactly how that is a metaphorical. Good breath. Let me explain to you. First of all, there is exactly something happened, and there is exactly metaphorically. As an example, what? What? Oh, you mean AI? Exactly. So I want to say I, but I said I did not say AI. So, but you understand, this is metaphorically. So metaphorically, AI can answer you, but AI is not a person. So I added the person, so this is metaphorically answer. Thank you very much. And I get the video, by the way. Unbelievable. You know what, Muslims? Those Western now, they are doing AI. By the time you Muslims have AI, they will have a mouth. They will have a foot. You are very advanced. Any Abdul? I know you guys, you like it when Zakir Naik call me. Even Abdullah, he said he thought this is really Zakir Naik. What are you talking about? This is Zakir Naik himself. Crazy people. You think this is not Zakir Naik? A Muslim saying in Discord, my point was, God can reward us with our earthly desire. Well, no problem. God can reward you with your earthly desire. But when he said to you, whatever you wish, that is impossible. Because he have to grant everybody his wish. So what if somebody, his earthly desire is to boom, boom you, and you don't like that? What if your desire to bring shaitan to heaven, you like shaitan to be with you? What if his desire to bring all people of hell to be with him? So the promise of Allah to say whatever you wish is a stupid promise. Because simply the whole idea of heaven is only certain people can enjoy it, and their wish should be acceptable. But saying whatever you wish, that is not going to happen. Prove Islam to be false. All right? Okay, we have Flower Girl. No. Are you a Muslim, Flower Girl? You want to join us? Any Muhammadan? Okay, look like we are out of customers for today. I hope you guys, you will leave your comment. I see that you know, not many people they leave comments. Actually, most of you don't even give a like, and you see like 30,000. There's only like 1,000 like. 30,000 view, only 200 comment. So, you know, I mean, we give you our time. You have good time. Just give us some of your time and say something useful. Let everybody see your opinion from what you heard. We mentioned many topics. Maybe you can, you know, point a light on something we did not mention. I did not mention. Maybe you are, you know, can do better than me. Let us see how you think. You know, exist. Be somebody. Be a thinking person. If we don't think, we are not alive. The difference between us and animals that we think, and we are not programmed. So you as a human, you have a duty to share your thinking. Let us see it. Your comment deleted. Don't use bad language. Don't use, you know, some certain word. YouTube, take it off right away. Even though you think it's not a bad word. You know, just make it normal. I don't know what this sound I keep hearing. Not sure. Is that from Discord? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
Hello, see.
Yes, Wink. Are you a Muslim, Wink?
No, I just have one quick question. Since we're about to leave the broadcast, I was just going to ask you one quick question.
All right.
There's a hadith you did mention some time ago that Muhammad took a piece of land from somebody or was a garden, and then he said to the person, he would give him a corner in heaven, something like that. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
Can you please give me the reference if you don't mind, please? I always post like short hadiths and things like that on TikTok, so if I can get that reference, it'll be
Well,
very.
you know, when you heard this hadith from me, didn't I show it in the video?
It's been a long time ago, maybe months ago,
See,
so I don't.
this is your fault because we keep asking people, like, you know, when you see something, you can freeze the screen. You can use your phone. Like now, the phone can help you to search. You can take an image and you search it. Because it's not right, I have to repeat the same reference every few days. Do you agree with me?
Yes, CP, you're
Yeah.
right.
So I will do that, but let us you know do our part. Anytime you see anything in my videos, all what you need to do, even if there's no link, you can take a picture with your phone, right?
Yes.
And then you can search for the exact same thing using AI, Google, you know, search, and you will find it even if it's in Arabic. You don't even need to understand. Then you can find the link and you can use Google Translation to translate.
Okay, CP.
All right. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Anytime, any video you see, let us say I will give you an example which is very hard for you. Like, here we go. This is a page. You understand nothing in it, right? You understand nothing. You can take a screenshot. When you take a screenshot, there's an option in Google Lens if you have Android phone. I don't know if how to do it in Apple phone. I'm not sure really how to do it, but you can check it out. So you you can, after you take a screenshot, Google Lens will allow you to highlight that specific text in the picture. Doesn't matter what text, Chinese, Japanese, any text. You can copy it in with your finger, post it in Google Translation, sorry, Google browser, and you will find exactly the same thing. You will find exactly the same book. So like here, you know, if I wanna search for this, I just copy it. You can use first the translation if you want, because Google allow you to translate the screenshot you have. It asks you, like, there's videos on YouTube. You can search how to use Google Lens, and if you don't have Google Lens, you can download it to your phone. It's for free. All right. Yeah. Well, now he cannot find the video, but I'm sure he watched the video once, but he did not. Did what he need to do. Anyway, this way you can save me from keep, you know, searching and posting. Let us see. Anyway, if any of you would like to go to heaven and you have a farm, I accept farms. So here, let us see, give me a second. I have tons of references in front of me, but I'm trying to find something can be useful. All right. Let us see if we can find this reference here. All right. This is the link, the one who asked me. This is the link, don't lose it. I will post it in Google and YouTube too. And I will show it in the screen. Now the story have many versions of it, but this is one of them. The verse says, who give Allah a good mortgage? Allah is begging for money. Chapter 2, verse number 245. Abu Dahdah, he said, this is the name of the person. The messenger of Allah, he says, who want to give Allah a mortgage? He said, yes, yes, Abu Dahdah. What you have in your hand for me? So he said, I give Allah a mortgage, which is my farm. Here the word is ha'iti. Google will translate it for you false as a wall, but it's not a wall. It is a farm. And in his farm, he have 600 a palm tree. And then there's the other hadith. It says that Muhammad, he promised him heaven for the exchange of his farm, which have...
Who is the one who will lend to God a good loan? Al-Baqarah, 245. Abu al-Dada said, O Messenger of God, that God Almighty wants a loan from us. He said, yes, Abu al-Dada. He said, show me your hand. So he gave him his hand and said, I have lent my Lord my wall, and his wall contains 600 palm trees. Then he came.
So the guy is giving Allah a mortgage. What is the mortgage? A farm have 600 palm tree. The man, he went back to his home and he told his wife, ad-Dahdah. In Arabic mean mother. He said to her, oh ad-Dahdah, good news. I did lend my God my farm.
O al-Dada, she said to your father, and he said, go out, for I have lent it to my Lord.
So he's saying, you know, the translation is messed up, you know. So the guy is so happy that Muhammad, he scammed him and he just took his farm. Can you believe it? In different hadith, it says that in return, Allah, he gave him, Muhammad, he promised him a palm tree in heaven. That's a good deal. The guy, he will get a palm tree in heaven. What do you want more? You give me a farm right now, have 600. You see, we are talking about the desert. So a place have 600 palm tree. This guy is so rich. This is paradise. This is desert. Not everywhere the trees can grow. They have water. That means there is water in his land. So he's a lucky person. 600 palm tree. Not 6 palm tree. And what kind of a prophet? He is telling his followers that my God asked me to ask for a mortgage. Isn't it this is God? And by the way, this hadith is Sahih. If you translate here the reference, it says all Sahih. Sahih, Sahih, Sahih. All is Sahih. So if the Muslim says to you this is da'if, get them busted. All right? Yeah. Oh boy. Anyway, if you think about it, any one of you have a farm, have 600 trees, You want to go to heaven? Give it to Christian Prince. I will give you a ticket right now to heaven. Right now, I will speak to Allah. Right away, I will call him. He will give you a corner lot in heaven. Hmm? And Muhammad is promising him, which is meaning that for every palm tree you donated to Allah, Allah will give you a palm tree in heaven. So think about it, guys. Which one is better? Look like I cannot find this hadith here. Yeah, but for sure we can find it here. Let us see. Here we go. Give him, you see in red, it says here, give him your palm in exchange for a palm tree in paradise. And this is Sahih. All of this is say the same. He went to his wife and he is so excited, and he said to her, I gave my farm for exchange of a palm tree in heaven. His wife, she said to him, you made the great bargain. That is a great bargain.
So he came to his wife and said, O al-Dada, get out of the wall, for I sold him for a palm tree in paradise. She said, you have made a profit from the sale, or something similar.
So you made a great deal. That's a great deal, you know. Hey, wife, leave. I just sold my farm for exchange of palm trees in heaven. You cannot beat that. Can you? So if there is any Muslim here, he have a palm trees farm, you know, you want to go to heaven, contact me, brother, contact me. May Allah bless you. Allah is asking for a loan. Even Allah take a loan. Even your God, he take a loan. Do Allah pay interest for the mortgage? 6% these days. 7%. All right. I think we have enough for today. I want to say thank you all for being here. Don't forget, please, to give us a like, subscribe. Those things I do not need to tell you. It's up to you. You do it, you don't do it, it's up to you. And if you leave your comment, I appreciate to see smart comments, and not just to say to me, God bless you, thank you, you know. Well, thank you very much for those words, but we need something more important, something. I want to see the smart person inside you. I will see the gift that God gave you. I believe all of us, we've been given gifts. All of us, God gave us a brain, so use it. From all what you learned today, from all what you heard, from me or from the Muslims, what say you? Where do you stand? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with them? Did I prove to you? And give us your own thought. And if you have extra knowledge we did not mention, please share with us. Like maybe you know a book mentions such a story, like a legend somewhere. Maybe Christian Prince did not mention it. Maybe in the books of the the Hindus, maybe. I'm sure many of us, we have a lot of information, and it's going to be so good if we can share it together and we learn from each other. You know, life is about learning. Anyone he think he knew everything, he's a fool. Me, myself, I learn every day. I read every day. I never stop reading. Because the more you read, the more you learn. And the more you learn, the more things will become clear to you. Knowledge is very important. For the Bible says to us, my people have been destroyed because of their ignorance. And the Muslim, they prey on your ignorance. They chase the one who is ignorant. They will never be convincing with someone he is knowledgeable. So if you are a simple person who knows nothing, they can fool you, they can lie to you, they can say scientific miracles, they can give you numbers and you do not know how to calculate, and oh, this is really too much, this is a lot. Wow, this is religion. Look, they have scientific miracles, Quran, mathematics. Oh, this is amazing. But all of this is a scam. It's the same as those timeshare. You know, anyone knows the scam of timeshare? They convince you that for a little number you will have a nice vacation in Haiti, in here, in there, just $1,000, just $2,000, and they make you sign a contract and you pay maintenance for something you never own for the coming 100 years. So they run their business overseas and they don't pay for maintenance. It's you who pay for it. They sell the same apartment to 100 people like you. And they fool you. They say to you, you can stay there for a week. And they are the one who choose for you the week when you go. So you became their slave for the coming 100 years. And then you will hire lawyers to, how I can get rid of this contract. It's almost impossible. This is how Islam is. It's the same as timeshare. Give us your palm trees so you can have heaven. So you have a corner lot in heaven. And in order to convince you to give us your palm tree and your money, we have to convince you that this is a good investment. How we do that? We fool you with things is not true and it is a fiction. No proof of it. In fact, everything proved the opposite. So be aware of false teachers. All right? Be aware. For false teachers exist everywhere, including in our churches. There's always a very easy way to find out who is a false teacher. Ask him 2 questions. What do you think about Islam? If he says to you, we believe in the same God, the same, etc., this person is a liar. Ask him what he thinks about homosexuality. If he starts saying anything except the answer, he is a liar. We know the answer from the Bible. So those who they are politically correct, they are not the men of God. Men of God, they say what they believe, not what they should say, because of somebody else believe. Men of God, they respect the one deserve respect. They don't say we respect your belief, even though if it's satanic. I don't respect your belief. I don't. You have to give me a reason to respect your belief. If it's respected, I will respect it. If it's not, it's not. So don't be the same as those copy-paste political correction agenda. Foolishness. Men of a truth, women of a truth, they don't sugarcoat things. Say it as it is. Otherwise, don't call yourself a believer, for you are not. A believer is someone he say what he believes. Nothing more, nothing less. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. God is good, so is Jesus. And I mean to that.